All right, this will be episode 12. Welcome,
Thank you.
William.
Appreciate
Get to see you. So we can start in some different places, but you were born and grew up in Spain, right?
No,
You were
born in
not?
the States, grew up in Spain.
Were you born in Tennessee?
No, Chicago.
Chicago. Okay,
Well,
walk me
Naperville.
through that because I know you
So-
were at Spain at some point.
Yeah. So my parents came for work, like, let's say, I think it was like 1998, maybe 1997. My father.
And they came from Spain.
Yeah, my dad worked for a company of restaurants. They opened a Spanish restaurant. He's a chef. A Spanish restaurant in Naperville, Illinois, next to Chicago. And they asked him if he wanted to move. He was at the time just dating with my mom, like long time dating, like let's say 6-7 years. And
Yeah, it's pretty serious.
I'm pretty sure he knew it was the one.
Yeah, moving,
Yeah,
across
so-
continents with her.
So first he came by himself, and when they offered him a full-time job, he called her. She moved over here. They started a life here, and that's when I was born, 2001. And what happened right after that is about thing like 9/11. So
Yeah, that was right after we.
Yeah.
What? When's your birthday?
May 5th.
May 5th. Okay, so a couple
September,
months later.
yeah.
Yeah.
9/11 happened, and I guess they freaked out a little bit. Like they were out here by themselves with a newborn. My grandparents were getting old, so
It's crazy how powerful 9/11
yeah,
was. I mean, to our country, but
yeah.
so that kind of prompted
yeah,
them
that-
to go
that's-
back to Spain.
because they didn't have any plan on going back. They were even
Ah.
thinking about moving their parents over here, like instead of us going back. And then I guess 9/11 was like, hey, maybe this is not that amazing. So,
And they had a couple-month-old
yeah, so
William in their hands.
that's how I got my American passport, but went back to Spain and
Do you have a
Yeah.
Spanish passport too?
yeah,
That's cool.
So I have dual citizenship, which is awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I never had to go through immigration lines at the airports, which
Both
really
in Europe
appreciate-
and
yeah.
yeah, definitely.
And good thing about having a European passport is that you can get into France, Germany. You can live anywhere in Europe, in the European Union. So that's a huge point.
And it's just cool having two passports, right?
It is.
It's
It is. It is.
it's a flex.
But so yeah, born in the States, grew up in Spain, and
So
that's
where in Spain did you grow up?
grew up in Moya. It's a small town outside of Barcelona. Let's say Franklin and
Yeah.
Nashville, Tennessee. Same.
So what was that like? And then tell me what that was like, and then I'm curious about you coming back here as well.
So growing up in Moya is pretty much like a small town here, like dirt bikes, small group of friends. They have like 2 or 3 cops, like police officers, which everyone knows. So it's kind of like laid back.
So pretty much everyone in the community knows
Yeah,
each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Another bad thing is if you do something bad, everyone knows about it. Your parents find
You
out.
can't. Yeah.
So, but like, it turned like when you're young, it's amazing because you can walk everywhere. It's not like here, you don't have a car until you're 18.
I was talking about that. So I did a podcast with 2 of my roommates I studied abroad with in Florence, Italy. And we were talking about how nice it was when we lived there to be able to walk everywhere.
Exactly.
I mean, groceries and
Everything.
everything's beautiful. Like we
Yeah.
studied abroad in Florence and Firenze. I mean, it was just such
I'm
the walking
sure.
part is awesome.
Yeah.
There's very few US cities that you can walk around, let alone that you would want to
Yeah,
walk around.
Exactly. So that you walk everywhere. You're close to everything.
So was it more rural or kind
Yes,
of
yes, it's more rural.
Okay.
It's like
Interesting.
it would be like kind of like Leapers Fork,
Mhm.
but like bigger. Like let's say Franklin size would kind of like Leapers Fork or
So what would you guys do for
Fairview.
fun?
well, you have like soccer teams. You play a
Yeah.
lot of soccer. Soccer is huge
Huge.
thing. Like the only thing almost. So if you don't play soccer, you can you'll be
What else
Yeah.
are you doing? You
Nothing.
don't got a lot of friends without.
no, no. And for fun, then regular like teenage stuff. But I don't know. It was fun. I loved it. But it turns like from the ages from let's say 10, where you can start walking alone. You go by yourself to school, like walking, or your friends come to pick you up. They knock on your door and y'all walk.
So everything's walking.
Yes.
Did your family even have a car?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do because.
But just one probably?
No.
Oh,
we
two.
had to. Yeah, we had to, but because you need a car to get to like the bigger cities.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like you have everything. It's not like here where. Yeah, everyone has a house. It's more like apartments. It's like buildings. So.
Did your parents, were they also doing restaurant stuff?
Yeah.
When you went back?
Yeah. We owned a restaurant in Spain. When they moved back to Spain, 2-3 years
the
later.
food there is just unbelievable, right?
My father opened their own restaurant. That's something I miss. The food for sure.
Was it Spain food? Was it
Spanish food?
Makes sense. Yeah.
And it was more than a restaurant. It was like a to-go place. So he would make like big plates. People would just come and buy. Like,
almost like family style.
Yeah.
Like people would hang out and
it was more
eat.
like a store. You could eat there. We had like a couple of tables.
What were big dishes from where you were from? Because I know like paella is a big Valencia thing.
Yeah, I would say more like croquetas, like those.
Oh yeah.
And canelones. Canelones is more.
I don't know what
Christmas.
that is.
It's more like a pasta. It's rolled and you have some meat inside. There's a style of paella which is like, we call it black rice because you put like
squid ink.
Yeah,
is that it?
Yeah, that one.
I feel like I've heard of that. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. My father makes it like it's a killer. But
yeah, I bet his food is. He's had a lot of time to perfect some dishes.
So growing up in Spain, it's amazing or a small town until you grow up and you're 16 and you want to get out.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. For me, that was the point when I started thinking like, hey, what do I want to do? Because it's different than here. High school over there, it's up to like 10th like grade, and then 11th and 12th it's optional. It's 2 years that if you want to go to the workforce, you can go to work. If you want to go to college, you have to do 11th and 12th grade.
Ah, okay.
So I started 11th grade, and I decided that I wanted to quit and just not study anymore. And then with my mom and my dad, we were looking like, what can we do so that you keep studying and you have the option to go to college? Because if not, you can go to like a trade school, and after a trade school, then you can go to college, but it takes 4 years instead of 2. So that's when we started thinking about what we do. And
yeah, and it's interesting too, because even though you obviously don't have any memories, you had some sort of connection to the United States just because you knew you were born there.
Exactly. So
and you knew your parents did it and were able to do it. So that probably made the thought of coming back here a little less scary than it would have been had you not known that.
Yeah, like they had an amazing memory of the States, like except the 9/11 stuff that made them come back, which a part of that, they love the United States. My parents are in love with the lifestyle, with the...
Here, talk a little more in the
life,
mic,
my bad.
or we could even push it.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to make sure it picks up.
They love it, like for 100%. They love the States. They always say great things about the United States, and I kept my passport. I kept updating my passport, even though we came to visit, and we have family friends here, which is who adopted me or let me get into their house. Other than that, I never used the American passport.
Yeah.
But we kept it updating every time it would like expire. We go to the embassy, renew it. So
I know you were talking about high school is a little different, and then you got to a point where you were like, I don't want to study anymore, and your parents wanted to. So what led you to coming back to the U.S.?
Dad, we were like, what do you want to do? You don't want to study, so what do you want to do? I didn't want to go to work, but I didn't want to study either. It was a different point. So my mom, somehow we ended up talking about the U.S. and how I have a passport and how I like could study. And I was like, okay, so the only way I finish school is if I get to go to college in the U.S. And my mom was like, okay, let's start planning on that. Let's get you into college in the U.S.
And then, not to jump ahead, but you did not go to college in the U.S. I know we were talking about that before.
That did not happen. But we called family friends, which is my uncle and my aunt. I call them uncle and tia.
But
tia means we're not blood related.
Yeah. Tia is uncle or aunt.
Yeah, tia's aunt and tio is uncle.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. You guys got the gender.
Yeah.
phrases. I speak embarrassingly little amounts of Spanish.
Nah, man. The majority of people that I spoke here, their Spanish is not that bad, for real. Like you would.
No,
be
I
amazed.
can't speak Spanish though, is what I'm saying.
You
Like
sure?
I'm sure. I didn't in high school I took Latin. I didn't even take
Oh.
Spanish. So it's pretty bad.
So yeah, that.
But you had close family friends here who basically said,
We had.
if you come, you stay with us.
Yes.
Oh,
And
that's
we kept in
wow.
touch. Like I knew him from before. Like I knew who they were.
And you were what, 16 years
Yeah.
old?
Yeah.
I mean, what a crazy
Like
decision at 16.
Yeah, he was pretty bald, but I don't know. Like I guess like my parents did it, and I've always been around this type of like, not to go back to my father, but before coming to the U.S. and working as a chef, he used to work as a chef on a boat.
Mm-hmm.
So he used to trap for like rich people, private boat. So he's always been like both of them, like hey, go get out, try new things,
See things.
Yeah, so don't be scared. Like you can always come back. So
And
that
it's
was the
true.
first time. Yeah, absolutely, that's true. And first time, these people like my uncle, man, they went to my parents' wedding. So they met over here when my parents were here first. They have a daughter, which is our age, Tiffany. So it was like kind of like they had me, they had another a daughter. It was like they had a connection. He's a chef too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and
it
I
was family,
think
friends.
I've talked about this before too, but I think in general we'll regret more of the things that we don't do
Oh,
than the
absolutely.
things that we do.
Absolutely.
Right? Because if you look back and you just stayed in Spain and you were kind of doing the same thing and you knew you had this opportunity to go to the US, I mean, I think you may regret that more than even had you came here and it sucked. At least you experienced it.
100%. Even now you can look ahead and be like, hey, if I don't do that, am I gonna regret it?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, yeah, so you gotta do it.
I mean, you gotta
have to.
take risk and try things, or I guess some people like more stability and stuff, but I guess for you and me, we need a
Yeah.
a little more
I mean,
stimulation.
I'm pretty sure I'll have time for stability, like down the road, right?
Yeah,
now.
exactly. So how was it when you actually came to the U.S.? Like, what was that experience like? Because even though you were born here, your whole life was Spain.
Yeah, the only thing I had from the US is the passport. My English was worse than now. It's not perfect, but like it was,
It's
awful.
Oh, it's really good now.
Appreciate it.
You're dialed.
but it was not good. Like I remember walking out the airport and they picked me up.
And you flew in a BNA Nashville.
Yeah. Whoa, man, it was a wild story too, because I didn't have any money. So my mom said, "Okay, yeah, you can do that." Oh, because I wanted to go to school. Let me go back to that. I wanted to go to college. We called them and they said a good way to go to college if he does the senior year here.
Mm.
We were talking about this maybe like February. No, not February. My bad. Like May after my birthday, and school started in August. So in like a couple of months, I decided, hey, I'm gone. So I didn't have
Yeah.
any summer, because school finishes in June in Spain.
Ah, okay.
So I had a month.
So it finishes later than we do.
Yes, yeah, it finished and starts later. We start
Mm.
after September 14th, and I think they already started now.
Yeah,
So-
they started in early August in Williamson County.
Yeah,
it
so-
was really early.
When we started senior year, it was the same. It was like early August.
Mm.
So just decided, hey, they said that the only way, not the only, but it'd be easier to go to college if he does the senior year here.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, can I do a senior year? And they said, yeah. I only needed to have a residency. They put that I was living with them because I was, and just qualified for Williamson County.
Which is one of the
I mean,
best
yeah,
school districts, public school districts in the
It is.
entire country.
it is.
I mean, it really,
And
it's like private school education for
the ho-
public schools.
and the neighborhoods and
yeah, it's a
everything-
really nice area. The high
everything-
school we went to was
It's-
very nice.
It blew my mind. Like, the only
Well,
I'll say-
I mean, that's great. You said you came from a more rural town.
Yeah.
I think our graduating class was about 500 kids
it was
or
a lot.
something like that. So you have a school with, I mean, maybe a little under 2,000, call it 1,500 kids. That's a lot of kids
Yeah, that
in
might
one
be,
school.
Yeah, that might, and that's our class. That might be like how many kids had at my school in Spain in total.
Yeah,
Like that's a class. It was huge.
yeah.
The only thing that I saw close to that until coming to the US was High School Musical. And I'll say it all the time.
High School Musical.
I walked through those doors, and I promise you, it was like a movie. It was like a movie. We don't have lockers like that. The hallways are huge, high ceilings.
It's so interesting, like the things you notice that we don't, just because we grew up here and we're used to this stuff. It's such a different perspective.
But like everyone from Europe, High School Musical, like it was that age. Like I grew up with High School Musical, and
you're like, I'm living in a movie.
I promise it was the class changing, the people with the books. We had all the classes in my high school, all the classes in the same classroom. We had a classroom and the teacher was switched.
And then ours is every period you go to a different spot. They added classrooms that you had to walk to a separate building. We had the weight room.
I was out of it. Like, I did not study at all that year. I did not study at all. Like, thank God I had Tiffany, that she helped me with homework and exams, because we had a couple of classes together. Man, it was an amazing year for me. Like, it was like in a movie. Absolutely. But the time
that is such a cool experience.
Dude, yeah. Like the sitting down lunchtime, the first 2 days, I was like, wow. But it's real.
And it's a massive cafeteria.
It's huge.
I mean, it's basically High School Musical. We just didn't break out singing.
Exactly. Man, y'all did it one time. Yeah. I was like, no way. No, it's happening.
Like, is there a camera? Oh no, the dogs came up here. I just don't want them to hit a wire. Go back.
Hey. Hello. No, but
they're friendly.
But it was nice.
Yeah, what an experience. So after, or anything else you want to talk about high school?
No.
Or should we move? So what happened after we graduated? Because I know a lot of us, like me included, went to college.
Yeah.
And your plan was to go to college.
Yeah, my plan was to go to college. For soccer, I was talking to the Tribeca coach here in Nashville.
I actually know someone who played there.
Really?
But a girl, yeah.
So, but I guess I didn't call. That was my bad. So I was so blind with all of these, like, new family.
You didn't call
home. I didn't call home. So my mom was kind of upset. When I mean not call is like I would disappear, like no text.
I don't know where you are.
Like, I would call them because the family here would be like, hey, you have to call your family. But if not, I wouldn't. So
it's also it's a big time difference too.
Yeah, 7 hours.
And you're doing stuff and
and I don't know, it'll sound weird, but if you don't call, you don't miss, kind of. Even though
like you felt maybe calling, you get a little homesick hearing their voice.
Not just that, it's just they're sad. Because the person that leaves, at least I say it all the time, is the person that leaves you or that goes to another place, they don't miss. So if you're used to being at the house and you happen to fly to another country, you doubtly will miss your family. Why? Because everything is new.
Yeah.
You haven't had them around. So you're not the one person that misses them. The other person is the one that lost somebody or happened to, like, they are not around. They have all the memories.
Yeah, it's true.
So that person is the one that misses. If they call you and they say, hey, we miss you, it makes you feel bad. Kind of. It's like, why
guilty
did I leave?
almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I had kind of that feeling.
That's on a parallel. I had my friend Doug on this podcast too, and he's a Marine. And he was saying going through school, he was like, one of the closest I was to quitting or some version of that, or the hardest thing. He said, I got a letter from my mom saying, like, I'm so worried about you that you're doing this. Like, I'm scared for your safety. He's like, that was the closest I was to breaking and being like, I don't know why I'm doing this. Like, he was like, I wish I didn't even get that letter.
It really, like, it affects you. Plus, I was 16. Like, your mom, I was pretty close with my mom. Still are. Well, after.
Are they still in the same place in Spain?
Yeah.
Do you see them every now and then?
Yeah, I try to go back once a year.
Yeah.
For a month.
It's a big trip.
Yeah,
it is.
So after that, we graduate. My grandma came for graduation with my brother. My parents couldn't, but I had a call with my mom, and I guess I had already had the experience of the States, so we said, okay, I can try to go to school in Spain.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't work out. Dropped out second year. and
Oh, so you went back to Spain
yeah,
to try to
right
go
after
to.
right after school.
That's crazy. Wait, I'm gonna move this a little more.
All right.
That might be helpful.
So right after school, went back to Spain, my bad, and tried to go to school. Well, I moved to Barcelona with a friend. It was nice year, but I ended up dropping out. I didn't like it.
Yeah. How was Barcelona though?
It was fun. It was cool. It was fun. I don't know, different because
Yeah,
you
because
go
that's
back
a
to,
big city.
yeah, it's a big city.
Second
and,
biggest in Spain, probably. Madrid.
Yeah, Madrid.
one.
Madrid. We might be up there. Madrid's the capital. Barcelona is the one with most tourism from Spain for sure. And it's different than here. Here, when you guys go to college, everyone goes to different colleges.
Yeah.
In Spain, all the colleges happen to be in Barcelona. So
Oh, interesting.
I was rooming with a friend. We weren't doing the same, but we were rooming. We got an apartment.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we just have so many. I mean, in the United States, it's just such a big country. Like, there's so. I mean, we have states like Europe has countries.
Yeah.
Like,
100, like, I think Texas is bigger than Spain, Portugal, and France together, or some like. It's
wouldn't
crazy.
surprise me. Yeah.
No.
I mean, Alaska is huge, and that's not even connected to our mainland. I know it's hot in here.
So.
Need to get a fan or something.
And that didn't work out, so I ended up going back to working.
In Spain.
Yes, in Spain.
What were you doing for work?
I was working at a warehouse. So, well, all of that, you get a girlfriend. You start dating for a couple of years, so you get stable, kind of. Like, you see your friends. Your friends start finishing school, or they don't study. They are working too, so you get into like a lifestyle where it's different. You get a car, like. I was able to get my driver's license, so we were able to like go to clubs, stuff like that, outside of my hometown, which is good. I was happy, but I was just working regular, like fucking nine to 5.
Yeah.
Not doing anything with my life, and I always wanted to do something more. So what did I do?
Oh, I'm so curious. I don't. Yeah. What did you do?
What did I do? Call these family friends again and be like, hey,
I'm
can
coming
I come
back.
Yeah, and they said sure. And at first it was just for 3 months.
How old were you at this point? You're 18, 19?
Came back that I turned 21 here, so 20.
20.
So I went back with that I was 18, right? We graduated high school that we were 18.
Yeah, I was younger for our grade, so I was 17, but
So yeah.
you would have been 18.
So you're from 2002?
2001,
Me too.
but July
Okay.
18th.
So yeah, graduated. So 2 years. The end of like, I think 3 years, let's say. Because I came back on
Oh, wait, you would have been
January.
17, actually. Did I do that math wrong? Yeah, you're a little younger than me. If you're
May
September.
5th.
That's your birthday?
Yeah, May 5th.
Oh, yeah. So we're right around the same, but I guess you would have been 18
Yeah.
at graduation. But anyways.
Maybe not. Or maybe I took, but I went back to Spain that I was 18. That's for sure. I had my birthday here.
Yeah.
Um,
And then came back at 20.
Yep.
So part of you during this time, you were like, I'm doing what I'm kind of supposed to do. I'm working my 9 to 5. You're like, I kind of need
yeah.
something.
I'm working. I don't know. I was just trying to figure it out. I guess it was shocking too, coming back from the U.S., having an amazing year, living all that, going back to like a small town. Good thing I had my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, kept up. Went back to playing soccer at a club. Just went really.
I love how big soccer is there. That's everything.
Absolutely, we live it a lot, like a lot. I see it. I start to see it here with like high school games and stuff like that. It's growing. Soccer is growing.
I mean, it's anything like that where it's physical and you're in a group, and I mean it's not a bad thing at all.
That's something that
I'm sure
I
you
love
get
about the US though. The way that y'all implement sports in like high school, college.
Oh yeah, we love our sports. It's American football above all.
I wish Spain was close to that, but it ain't. Like,
it's just soccer.
Yeah, it's just soccer, and we don't even have it in like college. I think that's a good way to put people through college, or make people want to go to college.
It's true. I mean, I went to Tennessee, and it's a big SEC school.
Yeah.
I mean, we would like game days were huge, and then we'd be. I don't know if you saw when we beat Alabama, like that experience, and we'd tear down the goalposts, and everybody's there. I mean, it was just it was a sense
together.
of community, but it was. That game, I was just in awe. Like, it was one of the craziest things I've ever experienced.
Well, we have that in Spain, but like with Barcelona and stuff like that. But it's not like that. You don't feel that much part of it. You know?
Really? Because from the outside, I feel like you guys do.
Yeah,
like, people go crazy, and you're like
we go
representing
crazy
your country.
and we love the team, but you're not part of it. I'm not part of the
Oh,
Barcelona.
you're saying in the sense, if you're in college,
Yeah,
you're a part of that
exactly.
college.
If your college wins, you go to that college. That's you. Like you guys, you can look to someone that went to Alabama and be like, yeah, well, I beat you. Did I play? No, but I go to that
but
school.
I beat you. Yeah.
So
No, that's a good
I don't know.
distinction.
That's something that I really, really like about the United States.
So you came back and you're 20 years old.
Yeah.
You're planning on 3 months. What happened next?
Happened next is that I started seeing that the US is amazing to work and make money.
Like, are our wages just higher?
Yeah.
Than...
I started making a week what I used to make in a month in Spain.
Oh, wow.
I started
Doing pretty similar work and time.
No. I was working at a regular warehouse, just like forklift. And here, I started the Jones Brothers, the construction company. I saw a sign that they were hiring, and I called with my shitty English. But I called, and
I think that's preferred for construction. No, I'm just kidding.
Absolutely.
You're like, probably is.
Spanish was a good, like, okay, you speak Spanish? Yeah, sure. So you get hired. But started the Jones Brothers. I ended up driving a dump truck and a small D4 dozer, which is it's cool. It was cool, like heavy equipment. I loved it. But then I saw a True Line. True Line is a concrete cutting company. That's the company that I work for today. And as of tomorrow, it's my last day. But we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll get there.
So
we're kind of going in chronological order, bouncing around a little.
Started with them. Started making I think like 20 an hour. Just start, and then I saw this company and I called them after like, let's say 4 months. I saw this company and I asked them to stay a little bit longer. Hey, can I stay a little bit longer? I'm going to move out. Eventually I'm going to get my own place. That never happened either. So I still live with them.
Just kept 3 more months, you know.
But I started with, and then I moved to.
Well, it's pretty awesome that they've been willing to host you.
It's an amazing family.
Yeah.
I am extremely
and likewise,
lucky.
They must at least think you're semi-amazing, or they wouldn't have put up with you.
Absolutely, but
hey, nothing wrong with living with people
But I know they are. I've been lucky, very lucky. So that just called this other company, and company is downtown based, which is amazing because you only have to drive over there. Started as a helper.
Downtown Franklin or downtown Nashville?
Gotcha. Downtown Nashville.
I mean, there's so much construction going on down there.
It's amazing.
Unbelievable.
Nashville is growing fast. Like now that I've worked in several, like I don't even know how hundreds of construction sites, all different, from house development to like offices to like huge skyscrapers.
Just all around the Nashville area.
Yeah. Yeah, they sent me out of town. I even went to Cairo, Illinois. Just crazy job. Like, I've succeeded. Like, I've made it to have my own truck, be a reliable wall saw, which.
What does that mean? I know very little.
So it's not regular construction. It's not pouring concrete. It's cutting it. So we get like big diamond blades. Like we're talking about from like 32 inches to like 54 inches. Those ones cut 2 feet into the concrete, up to like 3 feet in. I'll show you a picture.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Like bigger than me. It's huge. I never saw it. We don't have that in Spain.
Oh, that kind of freaks me out. I feel like
a badass. When I show up to a job site with my truck, and people don't expect you to take out all that equipment and start like cutting through concrete like it's butter. It's crazy. So out of the blue, I ended up funding this company. 6 months with them. They sent me to operator training down in Birmingham, Alabama. Stayed there for a week. Just got certified into some equipment and safety, like ocean, stuff like that. And they gave me my own truck, and I've been on my own truck for the last 2.5 years.
So is it kind of like contract work?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
people...
So let's say we go to a job site, and can you imagine a warehouse?
Mm-hmm. I worked in a warehouse for a little bit, actually.
The doors where the trucks back in.
Yes,
square
yes.
big doors. Sometimes the plans are like wrong, and the door don't match exactly where they want it.
Mm.
So we'll go and actually cut the extent of the door or
Oh,
cut the
you'll
whole
widen
yeah,
it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stuff
I
like
worked
that.
in a warehouse where they sold merch for artists and
Okay.
singers and stuff. It's pretty cool. I worked there for a winter break, and yeah,
What
I
did you
remember
do?
those big wide doors. And we'd have to bring. They would come every now and then. We'd load it up with
Yeah,
cardboard or
yeah.
take out shipments and stuff like that.
So that's what we do. Like a lot of warehouses for Amazon, a lot of them at the airport, a lot of like asphalt cutting. They are making a new terminal at the airport.
Yeah, yeah. So you've been working there
Yeah.
doing stuff.
Yeah. Now I've been all over the place. Like right now I go downtown and I'm like, hey, I worked in this building. I did this in these other buildings. So it's kind of cool.
And
I guess,
you probably appreciate it more, and just you appreciate more the work that's gone into these
Yeah.
things, because it's easy for me to just walk by and
Nah,
just be
it's-
like, oh, that looks cool. You're like, you have no idea how many people
Yeah,
and objects
it's
and money and
huge.
time and
construction, it gives money or it feeds so many families. It's amazing. Like you cannot even
Yeah,
imagine.
yeah.
Like
and
It's
it's I mean, that's about as pure, just if you're willing to work
yeah,
hard, you know.
yeah. If you're willing to work hard and make money, work hard, implement like emphasis on the work hard part.
More like physical, right?
Yeah.
Than a lot of
So-
other jobs.
So just construction is a good way. But I realized too that I don't want to do it for the rest of my life. I got to a point where I maxed out, kind of. Once you get your own truck, it's hard to like keep going. You can like learn new things like wire sawing, but
But the ceiling's only so high.
yeah, the ceiling is only so high. So that's why new thing coming.
So
New
so your
project.
last day is tomorrow.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Look at this
you
timing. I didn't even
you
know
texted
that.
me. I was going to drive my, I call them little sister, like Kate and Tiffany. We lived together for so long, so for me they are my sisters. So we
Like
were
Tio,
driving.
Tio.
Yeah, we were driving her to San Leo, in close to Tampa. She's starting college, and you texted me. I'm like, damn, he has going a podcast. Oh, he asked me if I want to job. Absolutely, and it's just
love
like,
it.
hey, I have like actually stuff to explain to tell because
Yeah, no, it's cool.
it got into a point where you text me a week later and I'm leaving September 9th. Like I'm leaving next week
Next
in 10 days. 10
yeah.
days.
Yeah.
So the timing was perfect. Absolutely.
Oh wow, that okay. So your last day is tomorrow.
Yeah. Last day is tomorrow.
What's happening next?
So happening next is I'm going to school, back to school after realizing
You are. I bet
Yeah.
mom's proud.
Yeah, after realizing that I don't want to do this all my life. I don't mind construction. I like it. I'm going into another type of construction, but we are going to Scotland to become a commercial diver.
Whoa.
Yeah, kind of wild. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Tell me about that. Commercial diver in Scotland.
yeah. So, I always liked the sea. Like I said, my father used to be chef for a boat. Before that, he was a sailor. Then
Would
he
you
started
sometimes go
chefing.
with him on these
Yeah,
excursions? Or?
No, not with like
Not the
long
chef
trips.
stuff, but-
No, but not the long trips. Like prepping, the preparation before them leaving. He would be out for like 3-4 months. So the preparation before
That's
leaving.
a crazy
Yeah.
time to be.
Yeah, people with money and yachts, they're gone. And they
love
have
it.
a chef, they have a sailor, they have a waitress inside.
And it's crazy that your yacht has to be big enough to not only accommodate and feed the family, but also these people who are on there working.
Big money. Like
Yeah.
people with big money. So yeah, so I've always been around the ocean. I wanted to study nautical engineering. I was going to there but didn't finish. So
That sounds like
Just-
a challenging.
yeah, it was a lot of
Course
physics.
of-
It was a lot of like chemistry, physics, stuff like that. And then,
Yeah. a little over the.
No, not my
Fugazi.
yeah. So, well, I was talking to my father, and I would say, but like your phone listens to you 100%.
Oh yeah, when you're
You-
talking about something,
and
and
the
then
next
the
thing you
next
get is
ad
the
that
ad.
pops up,
That's what happened.
you're like, I want to be a diver. It's like, come be a commercial diver in Scotland. It's
We were
like,
talking how he met a commercial diver to somehow blah blah blah. Next thing I know, an ad. Become a commercial diver. I clicked on it.
Oh, they totally listen.
They
They totally
100%.
I don't care what they say.
100%.
You're crazy if you think these phones aren't
No.
listening to you and using
You'll
that.
be saying like McDonald's. Next thing you know, McDonald's app.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Next thing you know, you're at McDonald's. You're like, I didn't even drive here. I teleport?
So I clicked on it. It was for the U.S. though. There's 3 schools. I think one in Florida, another one in Washington D.C. My bad, Washington State, and another one in Texas. But they are expensive. They are very expensive, and they asked you to take off 7 months. Which now that I'm not living by myself.
Would you get compensated
No.
during that time?
No. You just pay and go to school for 7 months. You don't work.
Oh, wow.
It's just training. So
Yeah.
being off, a bad part of joining the workforce, let's say, is that once you start making money, you get used to it, and it's hard to stop.
Mhm.
It's hard to be like, okay, I'm not gonna earn money no more.
Well, I think that's right for anybody. Even if
Yeah.
you start making a certain amount, like say you're making $1 million a year, but then you had to go down to 500, that would hurt.
Yeah, absolutely.
As it would, you're making 50,000 a year, then you got to go down to 25. So any significant
Once you get
change,
used to
once
it-
you're used to it, and it's much harder
Yeah,
to
you
go
only
back.
want more.
Yeah,
You don't want to stick to 1,000, but you only want more. You're not gonna go down.
no.
So
Or
doing,
you'll
doing
be
it for
sad.
7 months, stop working for. I couldn't afford. I personally, I cannot afford it, and the schools are more expensive. So talking back to my father and the person that he knew and stuff like that, he said, "Well, this person went to Scotland. Scotland, yeah, I don't know. You heard about the North Sea? It's okay. So the North Sea would be like the Gulf of America now, the Gulf of America, where all the oil fields are or all the offshore platforms are for Europe. So a school in Scotland, this school in Scotland is one of the best. Why? Because it's
What's the name of it?
Professional Diving Academy.
So and I mean, we haven't seen each other in a while. You probably don't know this, but I'm doing a master's program, and it's through Lund University in Sweden.
Okay.
And I'm the only American in my class, and there's all sorts of different people, and we go a few times. It's mostly online, but sometimes we go in person.
Okay.
And the last lab, I'd have to look him up to see what he does, but this guy, he may be from Scotland, and his whole thing is diving.
Okay.
So I'll have to connect
Please,
you if I
yeah,
can.
Yeah.
But he writes a lot about the degree I'm getting in, it's safety science is kind of the term, and it's understanding complex systems and high risk systems, which commercial diving would certainly qualify, and how to treat workers better, how to support systems and design them so that they're successful. So he does a lot of work in that end, and I know he posts stuff about it. But that's really cool. I'll have to see. I wonder if he did the same program.
Yeah. Can your program qualify you to be like a safety guy at a job site, construction site, or not?
So it's pretty niche. The degree's human factors and system safety, and there's people from all sorts of different fields. Like I'm in the child welfare field, so it would pave the way for you to do safety work, but I don't have any experience there, so probably not just that in of itself. But there's people who come in with, like this one guy who's from Zimbabwe. He does oil and mining there.
You guys are all over.
And overseas sites. Yeah, it's really cool. We got this one girl, she does railways in Spain, safety on that. So it's all sorts of different fields, but
wow.
So you could absolutely come with a construction background, and that would be helpful, but I don't think just by itself.
I feel you. So, where were we?
So
this guy told me about the school in Scotland, which is great because it's close to where you want to get hired if you want to make good money.
So this is where a lot of the oil for Europe comes from.
Yes,
like this area here.
Yeah,
and
it's
the university is
located
there
in Dunoon, Scotland, small town too, but they have this school over there. It's been there for several years. It's an old school, let's say. It's been established for a minute. Contact them. They send me, well, if you want to apply, send this stuff. I sent it, and okay, you're in. I had to pay. It's not like it was expensive,
but it's
not
less so than.
And it's 3 months instead of 7 months. It's 3 months. Why? Because you do the beginning. So let's say like it's a basic program where you don't do any welding, and then if you want to get welder certified after you've been working for a little bit, as like feeding pipe underwater or throwing cable or doing dam
Maintenance.
Yeah, kind of stuff. Or check if everything is on point, like for safety and stuff like that. They'll send someone to check. So
It's so, I mean, that's a whole world
Yeah,
that I don't
I-
even know about.
I-
That
I
there's this
dive- I used to dive,
infrastructure
but-
underwater.
I used to dive like recreatively, like you go down there and say hi to the fishes.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
but it's amazing how much like life or how much world of diving has like evolved. Like it's crazy. Like you have people working everywhere, like almost like meters and meters underwater.
It's pretty.
pressures.
Is it pretty dangerous work? I
I
imagine.
mean, what I'm going to do at the beginning, no, but if you get like professional, like good at it, and you keep studying, the deeper you go, the better it pays, and the longer you have to stay underwater because you have to stay pressurized. There's people that go for like 29 days in a chamber like an astronaut.
29 days underwater.
No, not underwater, like underwater. How would I say? You're not underwater, but it seems like you are. So they put you in a chamber would be like this square right here.
Yeah.
They pressurize you. They lower you into the bottom of the ocean at their same pressure so that you can go out and not explode. You do the work and then you go back to the chamber.
So you cannot explode.
Basically, because that's what happens.
Because if you went down that quickly, normally the pressure
oxygen
would.
expands and you just boom. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh,
we're talking about it like that.
I need to look this up more. I'm like curious just on the visuals of all this.
That's what happened. So
this is what you want to do.
you know
Sure
that-
you want to do this?
Now, I mean, like, I don't know if I would be able to stay that long amount of time. It's like being on a chamber with 2 or 3 other dudes.
But so this chamber is underwater, but you're in.
No, this chamber is on a boat. Let's say
Oh, okay,
this
gotcha,
is just
gotcha.
like we're talking about.
You're
like,
going out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're talking about like in the middle of the sea. There's pipes like connecting the States to Cuba or stuff like that. There's pipes connecting everything. There's like we don't even know about it, but I think all the continents are connected with like cables, pipes, and all that has to be fixed.
Uh huh.
So they'll put you in a boat. Once you are top of the top, we're talking about they are paying you like huge amount of money to do this. You've been a diver for let's say 15 years and you've been studying. So they put you on the boat. They get a team. They put him on a boat. They get out there. They put them on a chamber, and for 3 days they start pressurizing them. They start mixing gases, oxygen, and I think it's not nitrogen, maybe, and some other gas.
If we have you back on in 6
Yeah.
months, you'll know.
So
Yeah.
they start mixing your gases so that you get used, and they start building pressure for 2 or 3 days to put you to the pressure that you're gonna be working at. Let's say
Oh,
if you're gonna be
wow.
working 500 meter down or in feet, let's say 600 feet below sea, they put you at
Which
that
is an
pressure.
insane thought. 600 feet
Yeah.
below. I go
Yeah.
10 feet. I'm like, this feels deep.
So they put you at that pressure, and then this chamber is on a boat. Then they lower the chamber. You get out of the chamber. You're in the water. You put your gear. You're in the water. You do your work for 8 hours or many hours you do, and then you get back inside the chamber, and they hoist you back up to the boat. But you cannot leave the chamber. Whenever you're done with the job down there,
You need the time to.
you need 3 to 4 more days to decompress. That's why it takes that much. Usually these jobs, what they do is they'll send 2 teams. Let's say it's you, me, and another guy in one chamber, and then there's 3 more dudes on another chamber, and you work 8 to 8 back to back. So they lower
wow.
us, we work 8 hours. They has to back up. They lower the other guys. They keep working because it takes forever. So for 29 days or more, whatever, there's people that have done 32 or 34 days in a chamber with 3 other dudes eating like packages like an astronaut. It's crazy.
That is. Oh, I'm gonna have to look at pictures and stuff. I'm so curious.
There's a movie that explains it 100%. It's called The Last Breath. It's
The Last Breath?
It just came out like I think last year.
Is it more documentary or it's
It's
like an
based
actual
on real.
movie?
It's a movie based on real facts. If you haven't seen it, watch it. I loved it.
What's it on?
I think it was on Netflix. Not Netflix or.
Oh, I'm
I watched
watching
it. I watched it.
I'm
to the-
watching it.
I went to the theater, but if you look, you'll find it. It's cool. I loved it. it explains it 100%. But that's
You
what
already
would
have.
like.
I mean, for not starting, you have a good amount of knowledge about
You
it.
look into it. You
Yeah,
look
yeah.
into it as
Oh,
soon
you're-
as I
you're
got into the
committing
school.
pretty-
Yeah, as soon as I got into the school, I started looking into it, and I saw that I really liked it. It started combining two
I
things
mean,
that
it's
I like.
really unique work. Like it's really
specific.
fascinating
It's
job.
specific and
Niche, yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I liked it. I'm happy that I'm starting this new thing. At the same time, excited about
It's
doing something
another.
with my life.
I mean, it's kind of with the pattern you have of
yeah,
of
doing something.
you kind of get an idea in your head. You want to switch things up.
Yeah,
You're like,
and-
is this all there is? No, I'm gonna find something else.
Hopefully, I
And the
can
next
stick to
thing is
this.
being a commercial diver in Scotland. That's so cool.
Yeah,
And
told
I
my
had
friends.
for anyone listening, I had no idea about this. We'll get into
No,
this
no.
too. But you were just posting on Instagram a lot, like working out, fitness stuff, bodybuilding, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool to talk about. I had no idea
Yeah,
all
'cause-
this other stuff. So that's
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Starting this podcast is I love having conversations with people, and people are just so interesting. Like all this stuff I may have
I mean,
never
we
known had I
haven't
not.
talked in a minute, and
No, since high school.
I haven't kept. I didn't keep up with nobody from high school really.
I
That's my
hardly.
fault.
I talked to maybe 3 people from high school still.
That's what Instagram's for. You see. Oh, okay, they're doing fine. Good.
They're still alive at least. We got to
That's
post.
good. So, yeah, new lifestyle.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah, I know. I like doing new things. Same with the bodybuilding stuff. Just
Yeah. Yeah,
I wanted to
We
com-
could talk about that. Do we? Well, we could go back to diving too, but yeah, go ahead.
I guess it is a pattern. Now that you say it's a pattern where I get like my life is going kind of like numb. Let's say. 'Cause I
Like
got
on
used-
paper, it's not bad, but you just feel like I need to do something. Like,
yeah, no, on paper it's good. I'll tell my friends what my life is right now here in the US, and they'll be like, "Man, you have it made.
You're
You're
like, "No, I need more."
because I'm making good money."
especially compared to your friends in Spain.
Absolutely,
Right?
and regular people here, like people that's been to college and they have a degree, and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have corporate, let's say jobs, that I would expect them to make money. When we compare, I'm making more. I might be working more hours. That's true because I get paid, but I'm making good money. I could buy a house, not to flex, not a flex, but I could buy a
Yeah,
house by
yeah.
myself. Not here in this area, but
What I think you're highlighting is how big of a shift and how much of a risk and trade-offs
Yeah.
you're taking to go to Scotland and go back to school
Exactly.
and not have this
so
income that you've been accustomed to.
Exactly. I just go numb. On paper, it's amazing. Good job, good friends, because I made friends. I'm going to the gym. My day comes from waking up, going to the gym to do cardio. I go to work, and I go back to the gym.
Which is also extra crazy to me that,
Yeah,
you
what-
work out so much when your job is so labor intensive.
I don't know, man. That I cannot explain it. I just
You just do it, but
yeah,
you do
I
it.
just do it.
So what?
Yeah, because what happens if I don't do it? I'll feel bad with myself. I'll be like, why didn't
Yeah.
you do it? What is it taking you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just gonna sleep an hour more, and do you feel that great after that hour? No.
Yeah. Are you gonna?
Are you gonna regret going to the gym, not
No.
going?
You're never gonna regret after the. You're not gonna be like, wow, I really wish I didn't go to the gym. You might regret. Oh, I was so lazy today. I feel
Yes,
crappy.
exactly.
I mean,
So-
it's weird, right? Working out, and I've been not to your level, but I've been working out consistently for years now, and I really like. It's gotten to a point where I feel so off if I don't do it.
I think
and
the
it
last
gives me
time-
more energy.
Yeah,
after I
you
work
you leave
out.
the gym and you
Yeah,
have
I feel
you have-
better,
I
but-
think the last time I saw you was at the gym.
Yeah,
it was at a
with
gym. I
Doug.
told- yeah.
Doug, who I was talking about earlier, he that was right
it-
before our spring break, senior year of college. And Doug, he's just he just goes in and throws. I think we were at that gym for 3 hours. It was unbelievable. I was like, Doug, dude, I'm ready to go home, and he's like,
Man,
No,
we're just
we
getting started.
yeah, literally, we hit every muscle group like 4 times.
He needed a pump, man. He was.
Yeah,
like,
he
let's
was.
go.
He was doing boxing weekend in Knoxville. That's a big
Okay.
thing, and he was one of the competitors. So he was shredded. Like he was training like a madman.
Yeah.
He was ripped for. We went to Mexico for spring break. He was
I mean,
pretty shredded.
I love fitness. I saw that you did the half marathon.
Yes, and I actually did a full marathon too.
Oh, I haven't done that.
So I never really was a runner, but
Me
like
neither.
you get these ideas in your head, and one
You
of mine
just-
was running a marathon. And right after I graduated college, I was still trying to figure out my job. and I was applying places. I was like,
Okay.
all right, if I'm gonna run a marathon, like I
gotta do
I
it
have
now.
all the time right now. Like I'm still waiting for a job. What am I doing? So I started I found a plan, and I just said it was a 4-month plan.
Okay.
Never ran more than 6 miles. The first day was 5 miles. The first week was like 20. I didn't even have running shoes. I had tennis shoes on, and I was like, I don't care if I'm sick, tired,
You're doing it.
whiny, like whatever it is, I'm doing whatever this plan says every day for 4 months, and I wanted to get under 4 hours. So I stuck to this plan, and my knees started hurting because I didn't have the right shoes.
Yeah.
So like but I figured it out as I went, kind of like I'm doing with this podcast, but it's not as
It's good.
physically intensive. But then the marathon, I got sub 4 hours. I did 3 hours and 57 minutes, and it was so unbelievably hard. But I'm so happy I did it.
How did you feel at the end?
After like right after?
No, not right now. Like with your accomplishment, like
so good. I mean, I was so proud of myself for sticking to that and
the
doing.
thing.
I mean, I never thought I could cover that distance, let alone like do it in the time that I did. It was a really cool experience.
good.
But
Under 4 hours is a good time.
where I was gonna go with the half marathon is, and then if about a year after the marathon, I was playing. You remember Guadalajara, kind of by Franklin, that Mexican restaurant? Like you
Yes,
turn left out
yes.
of the school.
Yeah.
We would go with family friends, and sometimes they had younger kids, and we would play sharks and minnows in the parking lot, like
Okay.
that dumb game, like a version of tag. And I got bumped into, it's just a friendly game. One night, like we were out with family friends, and I fell, and I mean, I just heard my leg like snap, and I knew
fuck.
I'd never broken anything. I was like, yeah, I broke something. So I spiral fractured my fibula, like the outer bone, sort of to the side of your calf, which is
Spiral
way
means
better.
like-
Yeah, spiral's that. So it was like on an X-ray, you could see it. It looks like if you grabbed a bone and twisted it,
So
and like
it's not like boom.
no, it was in
that's-
2 different spots, like split. But the fibula way better than the tibia, which is the main one.
Yeah.
But I was on a boot and crutches, and I kept working during that. That sucked because I could hardly move at all.
Yeah.
So where I was going with this is running that half marathon in Nashville, and I pushed myself so hard, and I trained so hard, and I wanted to beat all my friends, which I did, which made me happy. But I think I got an hour 39, which is a good time. Like I was pushing it, and I remember like I was about to cry running through. I was so happy. I was like, I could hardly walk about a year ago, or I couldn't even walk. And now I just did this. Actually, this September, I think 15th is when I broke it. So that'll be a year since it happened. So that's my long-winded story, but I felt so good at like the half marathon. That just made me so happy.
That's exactly how it went. Same thing. I didn't break anything, but that's how it went with my bodybuilding.
Yeah, tell me how did that start?
That started with I always been the type of kid, kind of dumb, but like trying to like have abs. You know, when you're a kid and you show your abs, and it's not abs, it's just you're skinny and you have abs.
yeah.
So
They're skinny abs.
yeah.
They're not like
So
you didn't
I
work.
I was
work
this type
for
of
it.
dude, flexing all the time, soccer. I don't know. I like sports. That's
Yeah, I
actually-
mean it's anybody's lying if they say they don't want to look good and like feel
Like,
good, right? Like why
if-
wouldn't
if-
you?
That's what I don't get. Like, no, I don't like. He's too muscular. I mean, if you're talking about a bodybuilder, yeah, but if you're talking about a dude that's just like a little buff,
Yeah.
come on, now, you do want.
Yeah, right.
everyone
There's
wants-
like if someone's just yoked on steroids, that's
exactly
not
that's
always
too
an
much. I
appealing
get
look,
you're not
but-
gonna like that. There's like how you say it. I don't know how to say it. Everyone has their preferences.
Preferences, yeah.
But started with that. Tiffany was doing life change kind of. She wanted to lose weight, which she's done and she's doing.
Props to her. It's not
absolutely.
not an easy thing to do.
No, so she started going to the gym. That's when I came here. I was still playing soccer in Spain until the time that I said, okay, I'm quitting my job in Spain, going back to the States, and I'll figure it out. So stopped playing soccer, started going to the gym with her. And at that time, C-Bum was huge. the
Oh yeah,
bodybuilder.
yeah.
So
Still is.
yeah, but he retired now. But yeah, she was winning Olympiads and stuff like that. I was like, okay, what do? I don't play soccer.
So is he? I'm not super familiar. Would he be like the Michael Jordan equivalent?
Yeah.
Like he's just
Yeah, so there's different divisions. There's now like let's do it fast. There's people with like long trunks, shorts. That would be men's physique. Then you have classic physique, which there's a weight cap depending on your height.
Okay.
And then you have open bodybuilding, which is the massive dudes.
And that's the
Sabon-
main one.
Open bodybuilding is the main one, but Sebum was classic. Sebum would be like
okay.
the Arnold. You know Arnold?
Yeah, yeah.
So Arnold was like,
Because bodybuilding was such a thing back in the
Yeah.
Arnold day, like the 80s and stuff. I guess it's probably coming back a bit.
100%. Everything is coming. I feel like history repeats itself. Like
Totally.
It's coming back. So now everyone wants to go to the gym, which I love. I love going to the gym. I'll try to make everyone that I know go to the gym because it makes you feel better.
I mean, imagine if, all the medications we put people on and stuff. Imagine if someone said, I have a medication that will boost your mood, boost your mental health, boost your physical health, make you feel better in your body, clear out like bad cells, help you live longer, help you be stronger, help you be faster. Like, who wouldn't take that pill? The pill is exercising.
And there is exercise and testosterone.
Yeah.
which I have low testosterone. I'm a guy that for my age and
Do you get that measured? I've never.
Yeah. You get the blood work, which I'm going to have again this Tuesday. You go get a blood work and you ask for your testosterone, and there's levels. And I happen to be a guy that at my age I'm on the low range. I'm not on testosterone right now because I wanted to compete naturally. But I would qualify at my range to start taking testosterone, just not to like for bodybuilding, for my life. Like
like a doctor would prescribe.
a doctor would be like, hey, this is not for bodybuilding, even though it's gonna help you, but your level of testosterone, your health level of
it'd be for general, but
it would be like.
But the side effect would be it help your workouts and.
So there's a lot of people with low testosterone, but we can talk about that later.
I'm curious, but
there's a lot of like, there's studies that show that my grandparents, I say mine, but our grandparents at our age had higher levels of testosterone. Our parents had higher levels of testosterone, but lower level of testosterone than like it's like we're like
kind of trickling down. Is there any research or anything that kind of
research shows that processed foods, phones, TVs, all that things that calm us down, something that would like if you're bored years ago you would go out, work out or run or play something.
It's good to be a little stressed.
Yeah, it is. So now you just stay at the house, flip on TikTok, which I do it. I'm not gonna be one of these guys that I
never.
Now.
Yeah.
No, like sometimes I sit on the bathroom and I look at the time. Oh, it's been 30 minutes and I haven't done it. Just scrolling on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, so it just shows that to fix it, I don't know, start going out. It's not, you cannot do anything. It's your body. If you're not producing enough testosterone, you can take a lot of natural things. I don't believe in them, but I'm nobody. So like, if you want to believe in them, go ahead. Am I going to jump on testosterone? Probably. For both reasons, health and bodybuilding. If I decide to pursue, which is what's looking like.
Even in Scotland, you'll be able to.
Yes.
I mean, I guess, right? You'll be able to accommodate anywhere you have access to weights.
Yeah, but the plan is
body exercises.
I'll go to a gym. I'll keep working out, but the plan is after school we'll start. I have a coach, because I wanted to have a coach. We'll start a prep for another bodybuilding show the end of next year probably. But yeah, that's how it started. I was into bodybuilding. I wanted to look good. I always wanted to look good. Tiffany was going to the gym. I started going to the gym, started having pumps, started seeing some results. The results are never enough because there's always a guy next to you that looks better. You want to look like that guy.
And you can use that analogy for anything,
Absolutely.
right? Money,
there's always going to be
your
someone.
job.
You have to be happy
but
with
that's
how you
part
like.
of the.
That's part of growth.
I keep saying when you get in front of a microphone, you start being cliche, but that's why a huge part of it is just the journey of doing that. Like there is no end where you're just like, oh, yep, this is it. This is my perfect physique.
No,
it's cool that we
not.
want more. And that's kind of what gives life meaning, is that we want to be better.
Same with life. Imagine that you get to achieve let's say that you want not a Lamborghini. Let's say you want a BMW, and you get to have that BMW. Are you gonna stop there? After the BMW, you're gonna want something else.
Yeah. Well,
That's not bad though.
I read this book recently called The Comfort Crisis.
Okay.
And it was pretty interesting. He was talking about how the time now, right? We're the most comfortable, safe time ever. Like we have air conditioning. I mean, healthcare is amazing. Yeah. And yet people are so stressed out. And I think a large part of that is like, if you think about back in the day, like we've been around for millions and however amount of years humans have been around. I mean, the problems we faced were like, where am I going to sleep? What am I going to eat? How do I take care of my family? How do I fend off lions and tigers and bears? So our brains are wired to want to solve problems and be better and keep doing things. The problem becomes when we don't really have problems.
And we're creating them.
We just start creating these artificial problems.
We haven't talked, and we haven't talked, but I'm so happy you.
Yeah, and like you were saying though about the phone stuff, I'm guilty of this too. I make up problems all the time. I'm like, 100%. This is not important at all. I can't believe I'm so stressed over what I said to this person or how I did this presentation or whatever. Like it's. Have you heard of the spotlight effect?
No.
So it's a psychological effect. It's a really interesting one. So the spotlight effect basically says that we think people pay more attention to us than they actually do.
Okay, yeah.
Because we're all in our own heads, right? You're telling yourself these narratives. I mean, we think we're more important than we are, quite frankly.
Yes.
And we think people think about us more than they do. Which is why, like a good example, if you have a stain on your shirt and you're like at a party, you're like, oh no, everyone notices the stain. No one notices the stain. So this is both. It doesn't sound good, but we're not as important as we think. And that's actually a great thing. Do stupid stuff. Make a dumb podcast. Go do bodybuilding. Like, do what you want. People have enough stuff to... All right, I'm done.
No,
I went on a rant for a second.
No, people do. It's true. It's true. We believe that we are the important ones. We believe that people pay attention to us before they'll pay attention to themselves. Lies.
And it's a good thing that people don't pay as much attention to us.
You probably already get this, but... at least with me, and I'm pretty sure with you the same, people start saying good things with bodybuilding or posting videos on Instagram, doing stupid stuff. Like I post a video making a protein shake, which 2 years ago I would be like, what are my friends going to say?
Like, oh, I'm going to...
And now I'm like, I'm like, what the
No, you're good.
I don't care. Like, fuck what they're going to say.
Yeah.
So... and what happens is that I'll post a video, I'll post a picture shirtless or working out or doing push-ups, and the response is good. And in my head, I was like, oh, they're going to make fun of me. Maybe they are making fun of me and I don't hear it, which if I don't hear it, I don't care. And if I hear it, well...
Yeah, exactly. But even if they are, how easy is it to sit and judge and say...
and not do it?
Yeah, and not do it. Your opinion's worthless. If you're going to sit 100%. There and say,
yes.
Oh, that's so cringy, or, oh, I can't believe they said that on the podcast, or, like, no.
If I would make a podcast, I would do it different. Do it!
Yeah. Yeah, we're right. People watch American football. They're like, I would have caught that ball. Sure, you would have. Yeah, you go ahead.
Exactly.
And also what people don't see, like the bodybuilding and the podcast, is all the other work that goes into it. Like, it's awesome putting yourself out there and doing things.
Yes.
And I think that should be encouraged and rewarded more. And it sucks, like you're saying, there is a huge, and I feel this too, even now. You know, it's so right before you came, about 15 minutes, my boss, she goes, I saw your podcast. It popped up in my feed. I'm like, oh no. Like, I didn't post that many episodes. But I'm like, it's fine. I'm not that important. If she listens to every episode, she's not going to find anything bad. That's fine. I mean, she listens to me
like
talking about it.
Creating this podcast, like I said, I saw you sending me a text, and I was like, this is amazing. Yeah, I'm so happy for him. Like, I gotta say, you're not gonna notice it because you've been here, but this country is amazing on like pushing people to do stuff.
Yeah.
Spain is not like that. Like, I don't want to go back to high school, but you can go to high school, or at least I see kids going to high school dressed up like homeless people. Like the baggy band, yeah, like they just got out of bed. People do that
in the U.S. a little too.
No, here I'm talking about here.
Oh yeah.
People go to school like right out of bed.
Oh,
pajama pants. You don't do that in Spain. Absolutely not. You'll get like they're criticized.
Shamed.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. In Spain, pretty girls, they like makeup, The clothes have to be perfect. They look, I gotta say it, they look 25 and they are 16, which it's crazy, but I mean, it's fuck. But here it's different. Here the prettiest girl might be like baggy sweatshirt, pajama pants, and
No makeup.
no. So a part of that is like you guys judge, but different. I don't know. I don't feel that much judgment. Other countries do more, and the way y'all push people. That's something that has happened to me. I could have been one of the guys that would see your podcast and be like, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah.
He ain't gonna go nowhere. But I wouldn't been doing a podcast. And now I'm like, man, he started. He's already 3 steps before me, ahead of me. He already started. He's doing it. And I'm still sitting on my ass thinking like, why? Like,
How?
Life changes you. Same with bodybuilding. I could have been the guy that just watches me post a video of a bodybuilding show and be like, well, I would do one if I could. Yeah, sure. You can start prepping.
I'm with you.
3 years working out.
Yeah.
Do it. You're not.
And then you think like, I mean, there's stuff about this podcast. It was so bad when I started, the audio, everything. It's you just get so much better doing it, like with bodybuilding. And honestly, a huge part of why I reached out is because you posted stuff on social media, and I feel like, well, one, it's just cool, your background that I knew, and also all the stuff I didn't know apparently.
Yeah.
But I was like, you just seem open to experiences, and I'm fine having more introverted people on too, but starting out, I think finding people who are like me in the sense that you're just open to experience.
I think new experiences is what life has to give to you. Like, life is out there. You have to grab it. It's not gonna come to you. Like, working out, it's been amazing. You're working out, you're going to the gym. Do you want to do a bodybuilding show? I don't know. Do it.
Why not?
Even if you don't do good, like, you want to see your full potential on your body, or you want to see what you can achieve, set a date. I'm gonna go compete. You have a plan. Do it. Same with a marathon or a half marathon. Do it. Same with like a podcast.
Make a plan.
Make a plan. Do it. If you start thinking, the thing is, do it. Like, I think. For me, Nike, they stole the best slogan.
Just
ever.
do it.
Just
I
do
agree.
It's
what a slogan.
They
It's so simple and
they
so
perfect.
powerful.
Yes,
it's perfect.
So I have a lot of friends. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of friends that they are like numb or sleep through life. They're gonna get a job, and they're gonna be like, but like their parents, and it's just gonna be another generation where you get to be barely 40. Kids and everything, and you're not
satisfied.
Yes, like, you have a good life. I'm pretty sure, like, my parents, they love me, but I know for a fact that they would have changed a lot of things. They would have done things. I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to feel like I'm stuck, because then kids, they get you stuck a little bit. Like, come on, it's not just you have a life that depends on you. So the time to do it is now, like, not tomorrow, like now. Anyone who's watching it, it's now. Like,
and I love, you said you haven't listened to any of my other podcasts. What you just said is, no. What you just said is stuff I've like said on these other ones. I'm like, what's a better time than now? When I have this, I'll do that. When it's this month, I'll do that. Or that's why I think New Year's resolutions are ridiculous.
They don't work.
And if you want to change your life, seriously, do it now. Do it today. Don't wait until January 1st. Don't say I'm going to start doing that. No one follows through on that. That's not the time. If you want to work for something, or you want to change something, wake up, do it right now, or wake up tomorrow and do it.
For me, New Year's resolutions, it's turned into something, it's like a trend.
Yeah.
So people are going to post it because they have to post it. Yes. But I haven't met nobody on my life that they come to me January 1st and they are like, yeah, my New Year's resolution is I'm gonna run a marathon before the theme, and I see them running a marathon.
Exactly.
I haven't met nobody in my entire life. Like, I haven't met nobody.
It's like easy to say, oh, on January 1st I'm gonna do this. What's hard is waking up when you don't get to tell anybody about it. You're not good at it. Yeah, they don't see it, or you're putting yourself out there and you're just doing it.
That's the other thing. When people don't see it, we feel like it's less meaningful. At least for a fact, I know it. Like, I've been putting a lot of work, and I feel like people have only seen 50% of the work. So that's why if you're doing it for others, no one's gonna know. Because if you wouldn't have reached out, I probably would have seen your podcast maybe when you already make it. When you're having like millions of views, and then I'm like, man, when did he start that? I didn't even know. So the thing is that no one's gonna see it. You don't know who's gonna see it. You have to do it for you. If you're doing it for someone else, that motivation is gonna go away.
Yeah,
that
100%.
What you want from someone else, they're not gonna give it to you. You're always gonna want more. Like if you want your friends to be like, hey, yeah, good job, you're doing this. They're gonna say it one time on one video. The second video, they already know you're doing it. No one's gonna give a shit.
No, and it's, I mean, I think they're better when I'm interested and engaged and want to do this. And I mentioned this too, Quentin Tarantino, Pulp Fiction director.
Yeah.
He, there was a cool quote. They were asking him about his movies and he goes, I make these movies for me. You guys are just invited. And that's how I feel about this podcast. Like I did, 2 podcasts ago, I did one with my friend Jordan.
Okay.
And we talked for a little bit, and then I DJ too. So we pulled out the DJ board, and for 45 minutes, we were just DJing on it, just playing songs. I'm like, I don't even care if anyone watches this. That was so fun. Like, I'm glad I just posted
it's your
this
podcast. It's your life. You want to.
Yeah, and it's people I want to talk to. It's great.
Same. The bodybuilding was the same. I wanted to look good. I wanted to commit to something. That was a point where I was like just working and my life was just work, going home. So I said, I'm going to put the gym. And I stuck to it. And I happened to fall in love with it. I fell in love with the training part, growing. You fall in love too with the compliments. Not gonna lie. You see,
it's not gonna make you feel bad, right?
No, you
like, hey, dude, your biceps are huge. You're like, yeah, I mean, it feels good.
So, because you put the work and a compliment here and there,
and it makes you feel more confident, and it should.
And every time, absolutely. And every time you work out, you want to be better. You're never gonna be content. We said that. So, bodybuilding. That's how it ended up there. I did my first competition, which I'm extremely happy because
recently,
the day
right?
off, I did it in Knoxville, August 2nd. So a month.
Yeah.
Almost.
So what was that like training for it? And then I'm also curious, like actually building up to it, right? Because you gotta kind of cut your diet.
Yeah.
That must have been challenging.
For me, there's people that do it by themselves. I got a coach, Josh, which he's amazing. Team Chisel. If whoever listens, if y'all need a coach,
shout out. We'll get him on the podcast one day.
Oh, hey, he's amazing. You would love him.
Oh, yeah. Keep talking. I'm going to check.
Yeah, for sure. So, he was my sister's coach. He is a bodybuilder. Big guy bodybuilder. And I told him, hey, first time we worked together is because I wanted to look good for Spain. Prejudices, stuff like that. I got here. I got a little chubbier. They told me I was a little chubby.
Start eating the American food. Next thing you know, you're not
walking
walking as much.
Next thing you have like a pan face. You're like, I might not be looking as good as I thought. So I wanted to lose some weight before going back to Spain. We did. After Spain, I was like, okay, I'm content with my body. I wasn't. Came back, started getting, and I was like, you know what? I need to commit to myself. And a good way to commit to yourself is if you commit with someone else. Sometimes it's just hard to commit with yourself because your mind is very powerful and you might be like, don't do it. You'll do it tomorrow. If you have someone that you have to check in on that knows exactly how much
and
you're doing.
And it sounds like he's almost, it's like a mentor role.
Yeah, absolutely.
And not only...
You can talk to this person about everything. Like if my prep it was stressing me out. For example, like on bodybuilding, the last time, if you have to look at the scale, you want the scale to drop, but at the same time, you don't want it because if you're
losing a little muscle too.
So I was freaking out. So you can talk to him about everything, and he'll help.
And the other cool part about having a mentor is not only is it obviously super beneficial for you. You got someone with more experience. You got someone keeping you accountable, but also for him. And the best way to learn things is by teaching it. So he gets a lot of value too at seeing your struggles and helping you and talking you through things. I mean, it's a really, like, having those kinds of relationships is mutually beneficial and really powerful. And I'm sure you're super close with your coach from just the experiences with it.
We're close. So like we're not best friends because we kept it pretty professional, but we're close. I know that if I needed something, he would be there.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Like I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that he's not just a coach that sends you a workout and like he's there. If you have his number, he'll respond. He wakes up early, so he'll respond probably before you've waken up. So that's that. I know he's a great dude. Happy, and the results that he gave me are amazing. Because yeah, it was my work, but I had no idea about dieting.
He gave you structure.
Yeah, he gave me a workout. He changed.
So what did? At least, obviously, you don't want to give his whole plan, but what did that look like?
Well, that looks like is first you do a bulking season, which is getting fat, but try like putting as much muscle as you can.
Yeah. So you're eating in a caloric surplus.
Yes, you're eating. I was eating, I think like 3,000 or something calories.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I was eating pretty big.
You kind of force some of it.
Yeah. The breakfast a lot, like eating eggs and like chicken and shit for breakfast. Sometimes at 5 in the morning, it's not the best. Like,
5 in the morning.
Yeah,
I don't really eat breakfast, so the thought of it that early is just.
But then you kind of get used to it too. And then I think the day of the competition or the peak week of the competition, I was like at 13 or 1,400 calories. So we went to half, and it worked. I was peeled. I looked amazing. I looked skinny. Because I was coming from being like a little bit bulkier. All my sizes in pants. I had to start. I had to put put like new holes on my belt. No, I had to new holes.
Oh wow,
crazy. The work pants at the job, they fit big. I used to have like snug shirts that look everything. Like I dropped size and I tell them.
That's got to be the hardest part, right? Because you're hungry, you're losing weight. I mean, and when you're hungry, you just feel like.
And there's food everywhere. You can smell when you're hungry. You smell food everywhere.
You probably wake up thinking about it. You're like, wow, the 10 eggs and chicken at breakfast are sounding kind of good right now.
The people at your house, they don't have to do it.
Yeah.
You know, you cannot ask them to do it.
And they're making bacon in the morning.
Or they are eating a bowl of cereal like Frosted Flakes, or a donut. They'll come donut like it's like but you gotta stick to it. You don't have to. You want to stick to it because something that you don't have to do.
Well, you committed to it.
Yes, it's for you.
Oh, and that's another psychological part you're probably even, right, you're in this, caloric
deficit,
and you're hungry, and you're losing muscle, your stuff's going, and then you're also thinking, like, no one's making me do this. I'm doing this.
I'm doing it for
I'm
myself.
punishing myself right now, and you have to live with that.
Yeah, it's just you.
So how long was this period?
3 months.
Where you're in a deficit?
16 weeks. Yeah. 16 weeks that you start going down. You go down progressive. But yeah, 16 weeks. At the bulking, you use macros. Macros is like you can change your diet pretty often. You just have to make sure that you
protein,
eat
fats,
you
carbs.
Just use your macros, which is easier. Really, like if you could even feed donuts in it. Like if you
you're trying to hit your calories, but you hit your protein, you can fill it with.
So I did 16 weeks. We dialed in. There's a diet, and that was chicken, rice, beef, chicken, rice, beef, potatoes, chicken, rice.
There had to be some bites. You're just like, oh.
No, it's then you can put like some hot sauce, which hot sauce is amazing
because it's no calories, and tons of flavor.
But dude, 16 weeks that I've been eating the same. So it made me grow. Now I know that if I stick to anything, I did a bodybuilding prep. If I stick to anything,
and you're also working construction.
Yeah, that was awful.
Well, you're in a caloric deficit.
Yeah, and it was the hottest. Like these last weeks that we had before the August.
Right, it's not hot. Like outside of this, you're in a 9 to 5 AC desk job.
No, I'm cutting concrete outside.
Oh, just the amount of calories you're burning alone a day.
Yeah, I gotta say it. Shout out to me. I was a bad.
Shout out to you. Yeah, you did it.
I felt like about it, and I still feel like, dude, it was tough, but I'm tough. Like I could do it. I knew I could do it. I did it.
No, that's
one. But
props to you. You did it.
Yeah,
you did it.
But knowing that I did this, you start seeing a lot of potential, not just in you, in others. Because I know that I did this. I know that you can do it because the only thing that takes is commitment.
Yeah.
I started posting a couple like videos on Instagram about, hey guys, commit. It's the only thing.
Well, like
that
you
takes.
said, you have naturally low testosterone. You're in.
And it went lower. Now when these tests come up, I did my testosterone when I was at the bulk. So I was good, eating good, um, working out good. My energy was good, and it showed up low testosterone.
Oh wow.
Your testosterone goes low when you start having a deficit in calories, when you start being tired. That lowers your testosterone too. So it might be even lower now.
Yeah, yeah. So that coupled with, right, you're in a country where you don't really know anybody. You didn't even speak the language that well, at least from your perspective when you came. And
Yeah.
I mean, you still were able to figure this out and do this and put in the work. So it is really cool. And it's amazing what can happen when you commit to something like to the level that you did for this. So
I loved it.
what was it like actually doing the competition?
It was amazing. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like all these feelings, like it's like, okay, the day is finally here.
It's like I put in
When they start tinting you that you look orange, and you look at in the mirror and you're like, damn,
the most shredded you've ever been in your life.
I'm peeled. It's bad because you're never gonna be like that again. Like after that, you're rebounding.
I guess you run into a problem, right, where people get a little body dysmorphia in this industry.
That's what I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'm going through right now, because I know that I could look better. Because for a week I was
when like an average guy would look at you and be like, "Dude, you look great. Like you got muscles."
On that day, you're the most content with your body, 100%. That day is the only day that you're content with that body. The days leading forward to it, you know that you can be more shredded.
Oh wow.
The day of the competition is the only day that you're happy with your body, because you're like, oh damn, I did it. I look good, because you know you look good. I don't think no one looks at their body like, fuck, this doesn't look good. I should have worked that. No, you're there. The experience, you look good. You know it.
And you put in work.
Yes. The day after, you start recarbing and eating more food. Okay, yeah. A couple of days after, you might feel better. But as soon as you start to cover up and everything starts to like, you're like, I don't look as good as I did. I still look good, but you don't look as good as you did in competition. So,
yeah, and it's so strange because it's so real to you, and that's what you compare it to. And you know, like I feel like girls do this a lot, and my fiance included will be like, "Oh, I feel so fat right now," or I look. So I'm like, you look amazing. Like I can't believe that you actually feel that way, and she does. You know, like it just blows my mind.
Yeah.
And but that's like you're saying, like it's super real to you, even if you know all this other stuff, and even if you know you still have muscles and stuff. Comparatively, you feel great, and that's probably back to not to go back on the whole social media train, but I mean for guys and girls especially, you see these models who are unbelievably skinny and you know have like just the perfect physique, and it's not realistic for people.
No, it's not. And I'm not gonna be like, hey, yeah, I don't want to be this guru that thinks that's above everyone, and like I don't do that. I look at bodybuilding guys, and on social media they look amazing, extremely shredded. They look, insertion on the muscle looks amazing. Girls look incredibly hot. That you're like, hey, where are these girls? Like I haven't seen them. Like, where are they at? But
they exist.
Exactly. Apparently they exist, but only on the phone, because you'll see them. They're not that. So on social
'cause
media,
it's, like you said, like where you worked all this time and you had this, that's what you get, the highlights.
Yes.
And the perfect lighting right after a workout, right after a like
you can tone a lot of stuff, like lining, the pump right after the workout. Even the music that you put makes you put a perception of that person. It's just, you're seeing through a phone. You're not seeing them in person. You cannot expect them to look like that in real life, and they are not. But they don't know that. People don't know that. I don't even know that. You know, I'll see a guy on social media. I'm like, okay, is there lining? Yes, but not that much. So he might look like that. Why am I not looking like that? Well, he probably put in the work. He probably put on done some stuff. What do you have to do? The same. Put the work.
Yeah.
And just,
but I guess there's got to be a balance between, well, yes, 100% put in the work, but also you don't want to be, let's say you do put in whatever the work equivalent is and you don't look like that. You don't want to be so just dissatisfied and like,
but I don't think you will. Like, I think that while you're working out or while you're creating something,
that's what matters. You know you're doing something.
You know you're doing
instead of sitting there and saying, I'm going to sit on this couch for 2 more hours. I wish I looked like this guy.
The point is making the change.
Yeah,
I think the point is,
that makes a lot of sense.
When you start working out and you commit to yourself, you know that you don't look like that guy, but you're already content that, hey, I'm doing this. I'll look like that guy.
At least you're moving forward.
Yes. Okay, you'll never look like that guy. You don't know. You might even look better.
Yeah,
You'll never
yeah.
have 300,000.
But you won't know.
Exactly. You don't know, so you'll keep going. You're gonna keep going. So you want to look like that guy? It's like we said about the Lamborghini or the BMW. You want to look like that guy. As soon as you start getting closer to looking like that guy, you're gonna want to look like someone else, someone bigger. So you'll keep going. The only thing that you have to do is start. Once you start, once you start, it's like you just have to keep going. You already the worst thing is already done. The hardest part is you already started. So
I mean, and on a smaller scale, it's like showing up to the gym. If you drive yourself to the gym, you're gonna go in and work out.
You're not gonna leave.
Even if you tell yourself, "Oh, I'm just gonna go in for 5 minutes," no,
you're
gonna hit a workout.
Even if you sit on the parking lot, you go to the gym, you sit in the parking lot.
Even if you're thinking to yourself, even
if you're thinking, hey, I want to leave, you're not gonna leave. You're not gonna leave. You drive
started.
to the drive to the gym. Start. Post the first video. It takes more to stop doing it. It takes more to stop doing it. Like if you already started, it's gonna take more for you to stop. Like you're gonna feel bad.
Yep.
The feeling that you have after working out, you're not gonna have it. You're gonna want to have it again. So you're gonna go again.
Keep chasing it.
Yes, you keep chasing it. So the only thing you have to do is start on everything. Bodybuilding.
And even, I mean, frankly, even if it is a little unhealthy and
it is
in people's perception and stuff, it's a whole lot better than the alternative of doing nothing, being lazy, being genuinely unhealthy, having these health problems, having this other, not being able to, walk up flights of stairs without like
that's crazy,
catching your breath and stuff like that. I mean, being active is so important. I think for a long time people say diet is more important. I think it's moving. I mean, I think at least for me that feels so much more powerful because. For an example, when I was running, I had to eat a lot because I'm burning. Sometimes I'm training, running 20 miles. It didn't matter what I ate. I was still losing weight and like getting stronger in my legs and getting abs and stuff.
Someone that you can keep your same diet. Let's say that you don't do anything, and you're eating X amount of food, and all of a sudden you start walking and you eat the same amount of food. You're gonna lose weight.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose weight because you're burning more calories than you used to, eating the same amount of calories. Yep. You're gonna lose weight. After that, if you want to start doing a diet, do it. Another thing, don't start with the huge thing. That's where.
What do you mean by that?
Where New Year resolutions come out that they start with everything. I'm gonna go to the gym, get into a diet.
Yeah.
You cannot keep up. Yeah, do one thing. Hey, I'm gonna walk 20 minutes around my block every day.
Yeah, I don't care if it's raining. I think that's like I was saying for the running thing. I think you have to tell yourself that. Like, I don't care if I'm sick. I don't care if I'm raining. I'm walking 20 minutes every day. Yeah, I'll find the time.
It's raining. There's rain jackets. Like we humans created.
It's nighttime. Get a light.
We created like also all this stuff so that we cannot put excuses. We still do it.
It's umbrellas.
Exactly. It's just like it's 20 minutes. You're gonna feel so much better. Like it's been an awful day. That's how I do it. Mm-hmm. It's been an awful day. It's 7 in the afternoon. I started at 6 in the morning. I'm still working. Am I going to go to the gym? Yes, because I know that if I start heading home and I pass my gym exit, I'm gonna feel like shit.
Yep.
I'm gonna be like,
yep.
What am I doing? You were committed, and you're not committing. You're hurting yourself.
Yeah.
No one cares if you go or not. It's you. You have to go.
And I think sometimes, I work in a field and sometimes there's hard days and it's just a lot. And I guess I came up with this idea in my head, but if I have one of those hard days and I go do like a sprinting workout or I go run and push myself, it almost just takes you out of your head because you're so focused on something else. Like, I can't breathe right now. I'm not thinking about work anymore. I'm thinking about not collapsing because I'm pushing myself so hard. And that in of itself, I mean, sometimes I feel like I get in a loop about work or about, something that's frustrating me. And I feel like doing something active is really, I mean, probably not the only tool, but the best tool I have to combat that. And the one that we have
more available.
Yeah.
It's like, it's right there. It's just you. Like,
yeah, it's really powerful.
For me, that's what, not just bodybuilding, fitness industry has shown me. I used to just play soccer, and because I had to go, like I played soccer. Then you have to go to trainings and stuff. Now I don't have to go. No one's pushing me to go. You know.
And in some sense, there's a lot more self-satisfaction in that.
Absolutely.
I'm doing this because
of
I
me.
want to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No one's making you do it. It's you. And that's the perfect thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Back to the bodybuilding. So you actually get there. I know nothing about it.
So you get there. You have to be there. There's a lot of things that go into it. I saw a lot of guys that did the first bodybuilding show, and they were having problems with water retention and stuff like that because of the trip. So I decided to go over there. The competition was on Saturday, so I decided to be in Knoxville Thursday. Thursday night I was over there. Friday in the morning, it's the athlete checking, where you go, you're there, they give you your number, they weigh you, and they measure your height. And
which one did you compete in?
I did both because it was my first time.
Okay, so you can do multiple.
Yeah,
you're not locked into.
The only thing you would be capped in is when you are a really big guy.
Gotcha.
And you exceed your weight limit because of your height. So let's say I'm super tall. I'm 5'7.25". Tall guy.
Put that on the dating profiles.
Yeah. So the quarter matters.
Round up. Yeah, the quarter.
So
I've never heard someone say quarter.
So I have to. My weight limit is far from where I'm at right now. But if someone with steroids or someone that's bigger and it's my same height, they might exceed it. So they cannot compete into the classic. They have to go into the open. The open is the huge guy. The open.
There's no limit.
No, there's no limit. You can be like from 5'7" to 180, and 5'7" to 5'8". My bad. And 5'7" to
you could be
6,
5'7" and a quarter if you want.
And weigh the same. Or the king. There's guys from 300 pounds to it's huge.
Yeah.
But unhealthy for my part. But it's bodybuilding. I respect it. It's their thing. Classic physique, there's a weight limit. And then you have men's physique, which I don't know right now if there's a... yes, there is height class. So if you're 5'7" to 5'8", you would be class A. You compete against the guys that are kind of your height.
Makes sense.
All right. And then if you win that class, you get into the open. The open is all the classes.
So what was the...
I did class A, which I won on my height.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And then in classic, I didn't win. I think I placed like 6 or 7, but I was out in the first call out.
How many guys are...
There was a lot of guys in this one because it's a national qualifier. So how it looks to get a pro, you can be a professional. I would love to be a professional.
Is that where you start getting sponsorships and other stuff
at
that level?
That's social media.
Okay.
That's more. There's more guys that they do not compete in bodybuilding. They just look good and they have make money a bodybuilding physique, but they don't compete.
They start a podcast.
They start they start podcast. They start posting training workouts. They happen to grow. They connect with the audience. They started to grow, not a fan, but they started to talk to people.
Yeah, and I'm sure you got some guys like that who you follow and you've learned some stuff.
Exactly. So you start getting there, and brands, they want someone that can show their brand to the world. So that's how you get sponsorships. You have a lot of guys that they turn pro, and they only have like, let's say 5,000 followers.
But they just dedicate all their time.
Yeah, they dedicate all their time, but it's not their main thing. It's hard to live out of being pro. It doesn't mean, once you turn pro, it doesn't make you famous. It's just something that you have. You know.
Yeah. That's interesting, yeah.
I might post it, but if I only have 800 followers on Instagram, and I post a picture of only 800 people know, and probably not everyone sees that picture, so it's for me. I'm a professional. I did it. You don't do it for the rest. Because the rest, I'm sorry, like, where are you going to care if I'm a professional or not? It's not going to change your life. It might change mine because I achieved the goal.
Yeah.
I'm a professional. So the thing is, you can turn pro and not be famous, and you cannot be pro and be super famous.
Yeah, it makes sense. They're not exclusive.
Exactly. So to turn pro, you need to win. You need to qualify for a national show, and you have to win the national show to qualify.
So, yeah, that was
to qualify. You have to do a show like mine, a show that's qualified as a national qualifier. Whichever wins it qualifies to go to a national show. And
Does only one person win per?
I think no. There's male and female, and no, there's a national qualifier for classic physique, men's physique, and open body.
But it's only one person per
class,
per group. So you don't get like if you get third place, it's meaningless. Second place is
second place.
That's you seen Talladega Nights?
No.
It's a movie with Will Ferrell. It's a comedy about him racing, but throughout the movie he says, if you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah.
And then he says his dad told him, and then later in the movie he said his dad comes back into his life and he's like, if you ain't first, you're last. And his dad's like, what? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. He's like, and Will Ferrell, he's like, I've lived my whole life by that motto. But anyways, if you ain't first in bodybuilding, you're last.
Yeah,
or equal to last.
Yeah. You just they don't give you a pro card. The thing is that you don't know what shows give pro cards. You could go to a show that's nationally qualified, and they only give one pro card to the first guy. Then you go to another one, and they might give 3 pro cards. First, second,
so
or
it just
third, they turn
varies.
pro. Yeah, you never know. The ones that to nationally qualify, maybe there's shows where there's the first and the second qualify for nationals, stuff like that. But that's how it is. I'm not nationally qualified at all. I would have to put a lot. I competed into.
Well, you haven't even been doing it that long in the grand scheme of things.
Exactly. That's another thing. Like in bodybuilding, I think in a lot of stuff, you're not gonna grow in a year or 2 years. You're not gonna be amazing in a year, 2 years. It takes time. It takes a lot of time. It takes you to be committed to yourself, and then you commit to achieving something else. First,
and you got to make trade-offs. You're sacrificing time and energy and other stuff, and allocating
going out with friends.
Yeah, going out with friends.
A lot of stuff.
Because I mean, how many countless hours have you spent in the gym for this? Like
a lot. So count not
like more than.
Not still. I go 2 hours. It's more than 2 hours. I was walking an hour a day every morning, and then I would go to work. Let's say an hour and a half. That makes it 2.5 hours on the short
physical activity.
Yeah.
Which is so good. I was talking about back in the day, but think of how much we moved back in the day.
A lot
more than we do now.
You had to go hunt.
Yeah.
You would run. You wouldn't take an Uber, like.
Yeah, you're chasing a lion with a spear. I mean, exactly. It's a different world.
It makes sense when they tell us, your testosterone level is going down. Yeah, no wonder.
But it also makes sense that you're able to be active for so many hours in a day. Like, we're capable of doing that.
You adapt.
Yeah. I mean, even when, I know going back to the running thing, but I mean, I'd be running sometimes, even training for 3.5 hours. Like, moving my body. I mean, that's crazy that we're able to do that.
Yeah.
So what was the first thing you ate after the competition?
Oof, I fucked up. I did the worst thing you can do.
You did the worst thing?
I think I did the worst thing you can do. Absolutely.
Chicken and eggs.
No, no. I went, I'm pretty sure you've been. It's Burley's or Barclays, or it's a restaurant in the old part of Knoxville.
Not ringing a bell, but tell me more about it.
They have, I ate half of a cheeseburger, a calzone, chicken tenders, rice, and I was supposed to go out with my friends. After, I felt so sick, sick.
Like you're supposed to go a little slower.
You're supposed to not eat that much. My coach,
because you're not used to this stuff.
Yeah, my coach right after said, "Hey, don't eat a lot. It's gonna hurt you." And I'm like, "Yeah." I saw the food, and in my mind, I was like, "I'm done. I can eat everything. Give it to me." I can.
Cheeseburger, calzone, chicken tenders, fries.
Man, so much cheese. It was delicious, but I started feeling sick. Like I couldn't breathe. Like awful, man, awful. And then after that, I had the amazing idea. I said, "Well, what will make it back? Like, what's gonna make all these go down?" Ice cream. So I ate an ice cream.
I was wondering where the sweet treat came in.
Oh my! I ate an ice cream. Oh no! Yeah, right after the competition. Right after the competition gave us donuts. So right after the competition, 2 donuts. They tasted like heaven.
Oh, I bet
it was like.
I mean, that's just an appreciation for food you had there that I probably will never have in my entire life.
Oh man, like
you basically.
It's hard.
You basically did a prolonged starvation for 16 weeks.
Oh, my bad, man.
No, you're good. For 16 weeks of like kind of starving yourself. I mean, like you were saying, you were like fantasizing about food and smelling food and stuff.
It's crazy.
Like I miss lunch. I'm like freaking out. I'm so hungry, you know?
It's crazy. Plus, where I work or the style of work that I do, if you go to a gas station in the morning, let's say from 6 to 7 in the morning, there's construction guys, and
so they're getting snacks because they're doing labor.
And gas stations have pizza. They have everything.
The hot
and
dogs.
It's just made home. Like right now, they just made it right there. You enter and it smells amazing. We have a gas station that we always go next to our shop. And their food's good. I'm not gonna lie, their pizza's good. It's gas station pizza, but it's good. And you walk in there and and I have my topper of chicken and rice. Yeah.
Oh, and you have to make a choice right then and there. I'm sticking with this chicken and rice.
Yeah. I'm walking out. I'm getting a Diet Coke. That's what saved me. Diet Coke, no calories. I know they say it's worst, whatever. It
is not.
It saved me.
I will die on that hill. It is ridiculous. Think of this. You have someone, like we use this example, you have the exact same diet, you start walking. Yeah. You'll lose weight. Or at least you won't be gaining as much weight as you're gaining if you're gaining. Yeah. You have someone who's drinking 5 normal Coca-Colas a day. That's what, 700 calories?
Yeah, like every 5. Every Coca-Cola has 250 calories.
250?
Yeah.
Even the 12 ounce? Or is that like a big one? Okay.
Or maybe 300, 320, one of the big ones. They have a lot.
Oh, wow. So either way, say someone's drinking 600 or so calories worth of Coca-Cola a day. They switch to Diet Coke, they're going to lose weight.
Yes, because that's 0 calories. Then it might affect you because they might have other sodiums and stuff like that. But the calories, you're not getting it. So you're not getting fat.
I just think it's crazy people will argue that normal soda is healthier for you than diet soda.
No, because
you're insane.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely. Like I want to understand it. I've seen it. I've been losing weight drinking Diet Coke or drinking Diet Pepsi
because it's no calories. You know, it's like 99.9% water. Diet Coke.
Probably.
Normal Coke is like 90%.
99. Like I didn't know it's gas.
It's 99.9. It tastes great. I love Diet Coke.
Me too.
And maybe
I'm a big fan.
So my dad, he really likes Diet Coke. He drinks a lot, and that's been his thing. And he was a professor for 15 years, and he challenged his students every year. He said, if someone can show me, a well-studied or like a legit study proving that Diet Coke is bad for you, you get an A. You don't need to do anything in my class. No one. 15 years could find a like they do like correlational studies and other stuff. No one could find a legit like whatever his criteria was to meet.
But there ain't.
Here's the other thing that annoys me about this whole Diet Coke thing, and I'm going on a tangent, but you have people who don't work out, who don't get sunlight, who don't sleep well, who just lay on the couch all day, who will sit there and say Diet Coke is bad for you. First off, there's a million other things you should be doing before you worry if Diet Coke's bad for you. Yeah. Like there is how much more stuff has more of an impact than
Diet Coke.
If you're overweight, if you're feel like crap all the time, it's not the Diet Coke.
No, it's not that 100%. It's
and people say it with such like snarkiness and like that's what makes me mad.
They need something to blame.
Yeah, and it feels like Diet Coke's bad for you. Like,
or they'll say that
so is processed food, but you probably eat that all the time. Like
they need something to blame, and they want to put you down some type of way. They want to be like, why are you drinking Diet Coke? It's the same when it's, that it's, that's what they tell
people say it's worse.
Yeah, that it's worse, right? I'm like, oh yeah? Where does it say that it's worse?
Yeah, like
it's like making.
It's just like a popular thing to say,
and it makes them feel good. If they think that Diet Coke is worse, they'll keep drinking their
normal Coke and feel better about it, even though it's worse. Yeah. It's
that's the thing. But with that, everything like they all. Going to the gym, that's not good for your body. Working out that much, huh? Oh, okay. Thank you for like,
but I can guarantee you the alternative of not working out at all is much worse.
People, now that you run, there's people that tell you that running fucks up your knees.
Yeah,
and it does. It of course a person that runs is gonna have more impact on their knees than a person that scooters everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And there's stuff to it, right? You don't want to overdo it, but to not and I've had this debate with someone close to me, but to not run at all because you think it's bad on your knees, like sure, those people doing the 100-mile whatever stuff, that's a lot of impact on your knees, but they stretch, they get around it. Not running at all is worse for you than whatever the impact on your knees is going to be from running a couple miles.
100%. So, but
yeah, that's your point. People like to say stuff because it feels better, or like
yeah. But that people can change too as soon as they commit to themselves.
Yeah, 100%.
All the people that tell you that, or all the people that criticize all these things that we're trying to do or that we're doing, it's people that they are not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're gonna have anyone tell you, "Hey, this sucks," when they are committing to something for themselves. Either it's fitness or personal growth, like people that are trying to grow and make money online, and people that starting something new that took them out of their comfort zone. They are nice to everyone that's trying something new in every aspect.
Yep.
You that started the podcast can see how me starting a fitness journey, it's taking me effort, and you appreciate. You're like, hey, good job. It's taking him time.
Yeah.
You're gonna see that someone that's trying to grow economically or start like investing and stuff like that and tries to learn about investments, you're gonna be like, okay, this person is doing it.
Well, it's like we were saying, people who do stuff, you got to respect that, and people who put themselves out there. And I've also mentioned this in prior podcasts, but one of the best compliments I ever got, I started DJing in college in Knoxville, and when we started, I mean, we were not good at all. Like, we hardly knew what we were doing. We would play songs at weird times, and we weren't even good at transitioning, and we didn't have that many songs. And this one girl who I went to school with, she said, Joe, that's so cool that you started doing this. Like, you really put yourself out there. That's awesome. And I still remember that compliment. And I remember I'm like, thank you so much. I did put myself out there to do this and try this thing. And I'm on stage in front of people, and I'm not even that good, but at least I'm doing it.
Exactly. It's like we said, there's more people that are gonna be like congratulating you for starting than people that's gonna hate on you. And that, like we said before, we're not the center. We think that everyone's gonna judge us. We think that everyone's looking for us to like, hey, what's he doing? Not really.
And now people like, they love when I bring my DJ board at pre-games and parties. They're like, yeah.
Oh man, it's that. That's where I'm trying to go with my life. Trying to like not stop ever. If I'm afraid of something, it's probably the right thing to do. And it's cliche. And I know that.
I'm telling you, you get in front of a microphone, you start saying cliche stuff. AJ, who I did he pointed that out. I'm like, yeah.
But it is true, and it's something that I used to listen in a podcast maybe or an interview, and I used to think, well, this dude's an idiot. What does he know? My life is way harder. Well, here I'm at. Like, I came from Spain. I wanted to change. I did my senior year here. Then I went back. I wasn't content. I came back to the States. I'm not content now.
Going to Scotland.
And hopefully I can stick to this and stick it to my kids whenever I have them. I don't know.
Yeah.
And sticking not just to my kids, to my friends. I want them to go to the gym. I want them to get out of their comfort zone.
Support them.
And I'll support them on everything. I know that, and I know that you're going to do great things. It's either the podcast or your professional career. Why? Because you started something new.
Yeah,
because you get
likewise,
out there.
I appreciate
you
that.
get out there. And I just want everyone, I would love for everyone that I know or for everyone that I'm close with to get out there. Because it's going to make them happy. It's not going to, it's going to make you happy.
Yeah, and I mean, the stuff that, there's just so much stuff, right? We're afraid to start or do because it's scary. I mean, like, the real satisfaction comes from doing things.
Yeah.
And whatever that is to you. And it's weird how different and similar in some ways, but different kind of the things we've been doing and interested in. But there's a lot of parallels in the sense that we kind of get our minds a little fixated on something. We're like, I need to see this through. I need to take this ride.
I think we come from different like parts. Like, you stayed you're from Franklin, right?
I grew up in California, but went to all of high school in Franklin. So,
but like,
grew up
you
in
stayed
Tennessee.
in Franklin. You went to college and stuff like that. And you have kind of the same mindset that I have.
Yeah.
And I come from a place where, okay, I moved here, I moved there, I tried different things, and we ended up having the same mindset. So it's just...
No, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's just... And I'm pretty sure that there's other people, and maybe they will listen to this podcast, that they feel like you felt before making your first video or start DJing,
Yeah.
or how they felt the first day that I walked into a gym where I was like,
I don't even know what this machine does.
exactly.
Like,
So, and I just want, I even if I don't know them, dude, get out there, because it's gonna make them extremely happy. It's gonna make them so proud of themselves, and it's gonna be like, hey, I can count on myself. Like, I know that if I want to do something, I can do it, which is the only, like.
and like both of us, like you were alluding to, how supportive we'll be. I mean, if I had a friend who asked me to be on a podcast even before this, I would have said yes. Like, let's do it.
Yeah.
I love that you're doing this. I even mentioned that in one. I was saying before I started this, I remember thinking, I'm like, if anyone asked me to be on a podcast, I'd be like, hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, like I would be like, why not?
Like that's awesome that you're doing this. So I'm glad I'm actually doing it.
I'm super happy, and I know you're gonna do great. I know it.
No, I appreciate it. Likewise, we'll have to have you back whenever you come back after the commercial diving.
There's gonna be some other stories, 100%.
Definitely.
You've been to Spain?
Actually, I went for the first time this summer, but very briefly. I went to Valencia.
Okay.
My brother, my little brother, he was studying abroad there.
Okay.
And like I told you, I'm doing the classes in Sweden, so I flew directly into Valencia, hung out with him. For like a weekend, and I liked it. Valencia was really cool, but then I was only there for 2 days. Then I went to Sweden for class. So I'd like to spend more time and check out Barcelona.
Well, I'm gonna be there I'm leaving September 9th. I'm gonna be there for a couple of weeks. Then I'm going to school in Scotland from October till December, end of December. And then I'll probably be in Spain for a minute, but well, we'll keep in contact. You guys should come. I think
I would love to.
I saw it was a coincidence. I think you remember Haley
Harvey.
Yes,
Yeah.
She went to Spain like years ago, and she texted me like, "Hey, I'm gonna be going to Spain." She thinks she went with her friends.
Yeah,
and we saw each other.
Haley's
it was
great.
cool.
Shout out. Haven't talked to her in a while,
me
but
neither. So
no, she was a great friend in high school.
So I think that's the only person of school that I have met in Spain. Like, it was wild.
You actually saw her in Spain?
Yeah. She came to
that's
Barcelona,
so cool.
and she texted me, and I was like, "Hey, thank you for texting me."
Yeah,
I would have been kind of like bummed if you came to Barcelona, you wouldn't said anything. So anytime you go to Barcelona, please text me. If
I'd love to. I've been wanting to visit.
Sure. Hey, it's a great
100%.
Great city. Great city.
I am curious on another train. What supplements were you using when?
Yeah, creatine 100%.
So I just started taking creatine myself.
It's the best thing.
There's like no downsides.
No downsides.
I know. I feel like I look a little. I mean, I'm wearing the hoodie, but look in the mirror. I'm like, all
you.
right, creatine. Retain a little water in there.
It helps like recover a little bit faster.
Mental too, right?
Yeah.
Isn't there some
in everything? It's like it's the supplement that you have to take even if you're not working out. It's good to take creatine.
Right, that's the one supplement everyone can take, and
everyone
it's going to be
creatine,
beneficial. And it's one of the most well-researched.
Yeah, it's not a steroid. A lot of people think, oh, what supplements? Steroids. No. Supplements is like natural things, has nothing to do with steroids. It's like creatine.
I mean, there's been thousands and thousands and thousands of study on creatine monohydrate. Yeah. There's different variations, but that one is so safe.
You have to drink a lot of water because it dehydrates you, so you have to drink a lot of water. There's no limit. If you can drink from 1.5 gallons to 2.5 gallons, that's where you need to be, and you're gonna feel great. That's what I was drinking.
I think I drink a lot of water to begin with, so when I started taking it, I didn't really notice being more dehydrated.
As soon as you start counting the gallons, so what I do is like I carry like I think it's a half a gallon bottle.
Well, how much creatine would you be taking? Because I've been taking about 5.
Yeah, 5 grams.
Yeah,
same.
That's like a standard.
I was taking 5 grams of creatine, and then a multivitamin, which is like fish oil, vitamin C, vitamin D, and that's it. No, that's
random mushroom extract.
No, I wasn't taking none of that. I wanted to take one time ashwagandha. Oh yeah. To increase my natural testosterone.
There's pretty good research on that, on helping with stress control and cortisol levels.
I never stuck to it. The pills were like huge.
Oh.
And I never stuck to it. It's hard. I could do better because There was days that I would skip my pills. I'm bad, and I agree with that. I'm bad at keeping or finding a moment to take the creatine or take the pills. Oh, the pills meaning like vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin K. I think that was a weird one, and fish oil like omega stuff like calcium. But there's I was taking a multivitamin that they sell at Walgreens. It's
That kind of had all
yes,
that. Yeah.
it's man multivitamin, and I was taking that plus the creatine 5. I think it's 5 or 6. Well, I think it's 5 grams.
Yeah.
And I stuck to that. Creatine, huge, amazing.
I know. I'm glad I started taking it. I know.
It's gonna
about like a month and a half ago, but
it's gonna that's when you start feeling it.
yeah.
After that, so you're gonna.
The only other thing I do, I take magnesium biglycinate before
yes.
bed. I don't know how much of it's placebo, but I feel like it knocks me out.
Really? That's good.
Like I sleep so deep, and sometimes I'm on call for work. I won't take it if I'm on call because I'm worried I'm gonna like sleep through my phone or wake up groggy.
It might. I don't know. Another thing that I started fiber. I was low in fiber. Like
yeah.
I'm not a big veggie guy. Sorry, I'm.
And then there's stuff like avocados that have a ton of it.
So I would take from I think it's Revive. I don't know, good company like.
Yeah.
So I was taking fiber. It helps, like, because once you're eating just like I was eating asparagus, but then rice and chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken and beef and potato. You're not eating a lot of like. So
and you can go real into the weeds with supplements. And I know I'm the one who brought this up, but it's kind of like the Diet Coke thing where there's so much other stuff you can do beforehand before you get super deep into supplements. No, I meant for your general health. Like, don't be worried about magnesium if you're not working out at all.
Exactly. No. Like,
or if you're not, eating mostly whole foods. Yeah. It's a supplement.
Yeah, it's a supplement. You have to take it once you're doing stuff.
Yeah.
And then you're going to notice.
But I think, right, the 3 things that have the most impact is exercise or movement in whatever form, eating more whole or like minimally processed foods, and then making sure you're getting enough sleep to recover and sleep that's good for you.
Sleep it's the key. Like having a good rest mentally first, because there's times that
how much harder is everything when you're tired?
And there's times that you'll wake up and it feels like you just closed your eyes 30 minutes ago and it's been 6 hours that you haven't rested. Your body just was laying there.
Well, because you only go, I might be wrong on that, but from my understanding, you only go into the really deep stages of sleep like pretty far into the night.
Yeah.
So if you sleep 4 hours, that quality of those 4 hours is not the same as the next 4 hours.
I think it's called the realm of sleep.
The REM, yeah.
And
yeah. I think deep's at the beginning and then REM comes more in the later half.
But you don't get it. You need to sleep 8 hours or more. 8 hours is the minimum, and you might need it, but you may not. Like, yeah.
Well, especially when you're doing what you're doing, where you're burning. I mean, you're active for 2-3 hours every day.
That's
like, you need to recover. Like you really.
And your body, like when I was doing the like long hour, like the prep last weeks, let's say week 6 to like peak week, which is the last week, my sleep was amazing. I've always been a guy that moves up when he sleeps, like rolls over, goes to the bathroom, pees. I wouldn't. I would fall asleep, looking up, and wake up, looking up, being like, "Oh, let's go get it."
Yeah.
It was amazing. Because I was exhausted. There's like phones don't let us be exhausted. Sitting down, it don't let you be exhausted. You need to be exhausted to go to sleep. Like going to sleep and I can fall asleep. You're not tired. What did you do during your day?
Another thing that I notice makes a huge difference is how much better I feel if I am not on any electronics like the hour leading up to bed or even 30 minutes. Like if I'm on my phone just scrolling and then I fall asleep, I feel like I don't sleep as well. Like your brain's still spinning, like winding down is important.
That thing activates everything on us.
Yeah.
It does. And again, I don't want us to sound like gurus that we don't do it.
I know we're with the
I
cliches.
know it's wrong. Yeah, with the
I totally
do, and
do
I do it. I still do it.
But when I don't, I know I feel better.
So I didn't have time to do it during those last weeks, and I 100% felt it. I was exhausted.
Yep.
I was sleeping amazing.
But I don't think so. Being exhausted at the end of the day, not a bad thing. Actually, something
No,
you should strive
what
for.
it's what that
'Cause,
means
you
that
had a
your
good
day is-
day. You put in.
Exactly. Even if it's just work. Like, I don't want to seem like, oh yeah, he's just construction work. No, there's guys that work in office or leading with like people and phone calls. That's stressful. That's gonna exhaust me probably more than anything or anyone. Like, I'm not saying hard work meaning like labor. There's hard work on a corporate job, and it's gonna exhaust you.
Yeah.
But you need to be exhausted, and when you're exhausted, you sleep extremely better. That's what you have to achieve. When you're exhausted, your day it's been a good day. It's been a
Yeah.
like worth it day.
And it feels like sometimes, if you have a lazy day and you don't do anything and you just lay in bed and watch movies, and then it comes time to sleep and you can't do it, your brain's spinning,
Exactly.
you're not
'Cause
tired.
You're not tired. Like, you're already chilled out. Like,
Yeah.
you're already relaxed. So that supplements, they will not make you change. You need to make the habit.
You gotta do the work.
Yeah, you have to build the habit of either posting or either working out, or either you have to build the habit, and then you can take the supplements that you can take that will help you. But you already build up the habit. The supplements will help. The other thing, protein. For me, main thing, protein shakes. Getting a higher amount of protein. No one eats the amount of protein that they eat. Either you want to gain muscle or even lose weight. A higher intake of protein.
What do
is
you think
better.
you should strive for? Or what do you strive
It
for?
depends on your body. I was eating 200 and something grams of protein, and only two of them, only a cup, 25 grams of protein were coming from a protein shake.
That's so much protein.
Yeah, by eating. But days that you don't have the time to eat it, days that you don't have the time to cook, protein shake is the thing.
Yep.
So if you want to lose weight and you want to get a higher protein place, or like you want to get a higher like calorie, but you don't want to eat a lot, because you want to lose weight, drink a protein shake. Your protein goes up. You start walking 20 minutes. Like I said, it's the easiest thing you can do. 20 minutes around your block. You'll spend 20 minutes on the bathroom, like I said before, looking at your like.
Exactly.
So for me, it's protein shakes. If you in the morning drink a protein shake, that's a great breakfast. Like protein shake, your creatine,
Easy.
and
You can throw some extra, creatine. Throw some fruit in there. You want to roll?
and you go. That's a great breakfast, and it's gonna fill you up. The good
Yep.
thing about protein shakes is they fill you up. They like same with oatmeal. That's another thing that I was
Oatmeal?
Oatmeal, very low on calories. It has good amount of carbs.
But
which
if
is
you're
good.
moving a lot, you need carbs.
Yeah, you need the
do.
carbs. The carbs, that's a thing that a lot of people get confused on, is that they assume that eating a lot of carbs makes you fat. No,
It's the calories.
it's the calories. So
and
if
then
you-
how you feel fullness wise varies on food, right? Like
exactly.
100 calories of oatmeal or protein shake is not the same as 100 calories of pizza or pasta.
Like the bad thing, or where they have made it, and all these companies are succeeding, is that you eat a McDonald's meal. It's a Big Mac, fries, and a Coke, and that is exactly the same as eating oatmeal, fruit.
Like in terms of how you feel.
Yeah, no, on terms of quantity.
Oh,
That
yeah.
thing has the same amount of calories, and it doesn't fill you up.
Yeah, you're still hungry.
To match those calories, you have to eat a lot of oatmeal, and you're full.
You're sick.
Your stomach is like, oh man, I'm not eating for several hours. While after eating a Big Mac, you're like, oh shit, where's the next one?
Yeah.
That didn't fill me up. What? Shout out to the company, because they made it. Like, they're gonna have sales for hours, but it's not good. So eating oatmeal is great. It fills you up. I was eating it on the prep, because that low calories, the carbs that you need,
Yep.
and then it makes you feel full, so you don't feel that hunger to keep eating. But that's more on the bodybuilding part. There's flavors I hate it. Plain oatmeal, I hate it. But like, there's apple oatmeal. There's a lot of
Yeah,
stuff that
yeah.
It makes it taste good.
It is interesting the different, right? Like what you're eating will vary on what you're doing. Like when you're running, you need quick carbs, and those goos, the gels,
yeah.
like they're just pure, like as little calories, as many carbs as you can fit with like a small amount of protein. So it's just interesting, like different goals to
They
different
are
things.
effective. They're very fast.
Oh, yeah.
I did the half marathon.
Well, when you're running half marathon, they're helpful. Marathon, you'll run out of energy. Like you
I need to
need,
do one.
you're running for, 4+ hours. That's what I did really well in the marathon is I made sure I stuck to like, I had like probably 8 goos throughout, and I was also alternating water and Gatorade. So I was getting a lot of carbs and sugar and stuff. And you like towards the end, it got hotter and people were collapsing on the side.
And you were able to keep going.
And I could keep going. I mean, it was brutal, but I was like, I did this
I
well.
couldn't drink. You know how they have the stands with water?
I got a belt
Oh,
with 2
okay.
things. So one, I didn't have to stop, and 2, it could fill, and it was easy, so I could do it at like different intervals instead of just chugging a water.
I tried. I threw it all over my face, and I didn't drink. I was.
Oh, you didn't get any?
No, I was.
Did you do it? You did a half marathon?
Yeah, I did the Nashville half marathon like 2 years ago
Gotcha.
before the bodybuilding. Yeah. I did a worse time than you, so I know that your time was good. I think I did hour 59 or some shit like that.
Which is still good. A sub 2
Yeah,
hours
no,
is great.
And yeah, sub 2 hours, hour 59. Thank you.
You just
I
got
did-
it.
I
Yes,
did
sir.
it. So no, it was great. It felt good. Something that I wanted to try. Then I did the triathlon 2 months later.
Wait, you did
marathon?
swim, bike.
Swim, but yeah, that was cool. You need to try that. That's awesome.
I'm scared of the swimming, weirdly
Nah, it's
enough.
on the Cumberland. It's kind of
Ooh. Yeah, to get a penicillin shot after that one.
But
So
it was great.
So what was that like?
Yeah, I didn't say it. It was, I don't know, something new. Like I wanted to say I did the half marathon, and then I saw the inscription for the.
What's the distances? Like
it
what?
was,
Kind of walk me through
it
the
was
race.
an Olympic half marathon, an Olympic triathlon, and now I think like it was like point something miles swimming downstream, which is helpful, very helpful. Then it was, I don't know how many
Biking.
miles. Yeah, it was biking. I don't remember how many miles. I'll have to look it up. But it was the longest part was biking, and then you ran not 10 miles. It's not a half marathon. That would be a like 70-30. I don't know how many miles.
Maybe a 10K?
Yeah,
6
probably.
miles?
No, 10K. Yeah, 6 miles.
Yeah.
You ran a 10K. Which after biking sucks.
Yeah, I
After
bet.
biking sucks, and I didn't train that good for it. It's just something
You're like,
that
I want to do it.
I want to do it. The swimming part was cool. Really, it's just everyone's on a boat. Everyone's excited. You just jump in the water, and it's like shocking. Like, oh
It's the
shit,
start. Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm already doing it. So
Might as well.
I might as well swim.
Right?
And
You
then-
started.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, like, what are you gonna do? Drown? So you just swim. No, it was great. It was great. I would tell you to do. You've done the half marathon. 100%. You don't need to be a great swimmer.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I should. I need I do need a new fitness challenge, I guess.
Hey, that's a great one. That's
This
a great
podcast has been my fixation lately, so but I can
that's
allocate
good,
some
but,
more
like,
time.
one. Doing that was great because it combines a lot of sports. Like one day it's not like running where you have to only run.
Hmm.
It gives you like you can
Some
go
variety.
swim- yeah, you go swim at the rec center. You have to train, then you'll bike
Yeah.
another day. So it was great. Another experience really. Like no, I wasn't looking for a time, nothing or a placement. I just wanted to complete a half marathon and the triathlon. So it's just on the bucket list. Same with the marathon.
Yep.
I know you've done it. I want to do it. I will do one absolutely. And
I have 100% faith you'll be able to do one.
and the what I'll do probably when I get like older after I get my pro card in bodybuilding, I
Yes,
want
sir.
to do a full Ironman. That's
Yep.
out there. I will.
So I got my friend AJ, who I had on the podcast. His dad retired.
Okay.
That's when he started doing Ironmans. And right now, what he's doing, he's biking from Oregon to Maine.
Fuck.
It's 7 weeks. He's biking about 100 miles a day.
Is
From-
he doing it by himself or there's like,
There's a group that does it, and they do like there's a company kind of sponsors it and has a
Shit,
guide, and you
that's
stop in hotels and
awesome.
stuff on the way. So his dad's, I don't know. Well, he's retired, so like late 50s maybe, but he's got long hair. He seems so calm, and all he does now is this crazy. He said he might be done after this one. Yeah, he's badass.
He's not gonna be done.
He probably won't be, but isn't that insane? It's like 7 weeks, 100 miles a day, biking across the United States.
It sounds amazing, but at the same time, it's like, man, that's gonna be cool shit.
Yeah, I hope you're.
Oh, damn. I admire that. After
100%.
After retiring, what do? I'm gonna go bike across the state.
Yeah.
And he's done an Ironman.
Yeah, I think he did multiple.
That's awesome.
And he didn't. I don't think he was doing any of that while he was working.
That's
like this all came later.
He started.
Not too late. What else is on your bucket list?
That pro card, whenever it comes, we'll work for it. Ironman, 100%. And then business stuff, becoming a professional commercial diver. I would like to own my own business. I've been working for several people. I have an amazing, I had amazing bosses, let's say. I haven't had any problem with any of the bosses that I had. Not in Spain and not here. So I kind of like working for people, but at the same time, I'm like, I could be them, you know?
Yeah, it's a different, I'm sure it's a much different feeling having that much stake that you own something. And it's
exactly.
yours.
And you have, you talk to your boss and your boss is cool and it's still your boss.
Yep.
And he knows. So,
but it also another just trade-off to think of if you do own your own stuff, managing people is a completely different thing.
That's the thing.
And I tell my supervisor this a lot. I'm like, I don't envy your position because you're managing people and trying to explain stuff to us, and you're having different pressures, and like you're almost in between this. There's a ton of value in it, and I haven't had experience doing it myself yet, really managing people. But I think it's more difficult than most people probably appreciate.
Absolutely, for sure. But then at the same time, my parents, they got their own business when they went back to Spain. 11 years owning that shop. So I don't know. I want to.
Oh, it's 100% worth striving for.
Something that's mine.
Yeah,
that I can pass along.
I was just pointing out that it's going to be more challenging, which not that you're not aware of, but it
is challenging.
It's almost what I was saying is it's more of an appreciation to the people who do start that and who manage people and who lead stuff and that, because it's
my boss,
a ton of work.
Man, they got cussed in my head all the time.
Yeah,
they got like I've thought bad stuff about my bosses. They are good people.
Haven't we all?
Yeah. But sometimes I want to be in their position. I guess maybe just for the good things. I don't see the bad things. That's probably why I have
I think we also all think we work harder than everybody else.
Yeah.
And certainly, I feel pretty confident I work harder than some people, but we don't see a lot of the stuff that probably our bosses and other people do, and the complexities they're dealing with. But that's just more an optimistic perspective.
I know my bosses. The only thing that makes it up, I guess, is that I know they've been on my spot. So I know that they got their company, they bought it from their parents. So I know they were cutting concrete when they were younger, and they grew to be the boss. It's not like they just got placed.
They just got handed.
So that kind of makes up. Okay, like
the experience, it matters.
And
you did what I'm doing.
Exactly, you respect it. I guess for me it would be harder if I had to work for someone that didn't do anything and is just the boss.
Yeah. Well, and then they're telling you to do stuff. You're like, well, you've never even done this.
Exactly.
How do you know you're going to tell me how to do this better?
Never been in that position, thankfully. Pretty sure I will at some point. But a bucket list would be owning something that's mine and that I can pass along. Other than that, on the fitness life, pro card. If I could leave out of bodybuilding, don't get me wrong. If I could, I would.
100%.
I guess I'm glorifying because I see a lot of social media guys, and I'm kind of like, man, but I don't want to record right now. That would suck, being recording. So I understand it's got to be stressful, recording everything, posting on time, all that stuff. But if I could, I would try. Maybe not all that, but having sponsors, stuff like that,
Yeah.
that would be awesome. Maybe not that much
How do
of social
you,
media.
when you say try, what would you just have to be more aggressive on pushing out
Yes, I
content?
just have to. I would, like I said, commit. So I
Mhm.
know that if I don't make it, it's because I didn't want to. I know that for a fact. If I don't make it, it's because I haven't committed to it. If I would commit to social media as much as I committed to the bodybuilding prep, I would make it, because it's out there. You have to post. You have to engage with, and it's not hard. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, because not everyone would do it, but you have to commit to it.
Yeah.
I'm not that committed at that point yet. I'm trying to go to school. It's not my preference right now. I want to post stuff because I'm liking it, and I want to get more comfortable posting.
But it's more
stuff.
for you right now.
Yeah, it's more
You're
for
not
me.
trying to build a brand.
Exactly. But that I would like to have one. Yes. Am I ready to build one now? Probably not. Do I have the drive to build one right now? Not. Am I gonna have it down the road? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe when I'm on a different
Cross
spot.
it when you get there. Yeah.
But yeah, bucket list that in the fitness industry, I always dreamed of owning. Not always. These last years, after getting into this world that I love, owning a gym.
Oh, that would be so cool.
That would be cool.
And that probably, if you did that, that would make you want to push a lot of content, right? You're
Yeah,
promoting
exactly.
that is your brand, your gym.
So it would be, but then on the other side, it could be going towards another direction. I could start being a commercial diver and be very good at it, and all of a sudden I make a commercial diving company.
Do you know who Robert Greene is? He's an author. He wrote the 48 Laws of Power. Are you familiar with that book at all?
No, not at all. I must sound stupid by now.
No, all good. It's a pretty popular one. But he also wrote a book called Mastery, and he's got kind of a weird style to him, and he tells a lot of stories and talks about stuff. But he was talking about how, like, he was basically giving advice to people in their 20s.
Okay.
And he was saying the best thing you can do is kind of have a general, goal, or like at least work within a framework. But he's like, go on adventures in between those.
Yeah.
He's like, your 20s is the best time. You have the least responsibilities. You have, it's not like we have a ton of money or properties or relationship to lose. Like, we have so much flexibility. So he's like, go on different adventures, see, try stuff. And that ultimately, when you get into your 30s, is what'll be super valuable, doing these different things, which is exactly what you're doing.
Sorry. What are your goals?
My goals?
Yeah. Or bucket list?
Well, but I don't know if I feel like my bucket list, I reserve more kind of thinking about fun stuff, and goals might be more long term.
Yeah,
but
you're right.
bucket list, I mean, there's so many places I want to travel, like too many places. Japan's high up there. Turkey, I want to go to. I mean, I think South America, there's some really cool
Never been to
spots.
South. You see, you said bucket list, and I was going into goals, right? That's right.
Yeah,
I was describing
all
more
good.
goals.
I went to Colombia by myself, actually.
Oh,
I went to
you see,
Medellin.
flying, like traveling by yourself.
That was an experience. That was my first solo trip. It was awesome.
bet.
And like I told you, I don't speak any Spanish. I'm glad I stayed in a hostel and met dudes who did, because I couldn't do anything. Couldn't order. But yeah, Medellin was great. But there's so many places I want to travel to. I mean, Australia, parts of Europe. Before the whole Russia thing, I thought Russia would be awesome to see.
Yeah,
Parts of Asia, like Southeast Asia, making a trip out of that. So there's that whole bucket list. And then honestly, starting a podcast was on it. Check.
Hell yeah.
We'll see how far it goes. I hope I keep liking it. But I'm trying to think of stuff in the past, like running a marathon was one, skydiving.
You skydived? That's
I
on
did.
mine. That's
Yeah.
on mine.
Oh, I could totally see you doing it.
Oh man. That shows the type of dude you are. You travel by yourself. I love that. I love it. You skydive. That you see, you're amazing.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
It's crazy, man.
it is crazy how alike we are in our
Yeah.
perspectives for how different.
It's crazy that
of a
we're
world.
here. We only met 1 year.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
While we're on this topic, I'm curious if you don't mind sharing about the tattoos. Are there?
Yeah, there's a couple more.
So you got
Almost a
you're
whole
getting a
sleeve.
sleeve coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one is the first one I got, which is the States. Is it?
Yep.
United States.
We
and
got
then-
Alaska, Hawaii.
Yeah, and then that's Catalonia, because it's a part of Spain. I didn't.
Is
want
that
to
the
get-
region?
Yeah, it would be like Tennessee, but from my
Yep.
state. Because there's a whole political thing. There's a part of this part wants to be independent. I want to be a part, not a part of,
Separate from.
yes, Spain. That's
Interesting.
yeah. Then there's this one because of sailing with my
That's
father.
that's really well done.
Yeah. All of them are made from the same guy. It's a friend of mine in Spain.
Yeah. The other ones are good too. It's just like
Yeah.
there's not as much detail as.
So then the butterfly, I have it with my mom.
Oh,
Same
that's
cliche.
cool. No, that's cool though.
Our story never ends because I do believe in that. I do believe that it never ends. You'll die, and somehow you're gonna keep like. I'm not saying I'm Buddhist because I'm not. I believe in God, but I believe that you just there's something like there's got to be something. I think that we come from something and we never stop. Just there has to be something more, so it never stops. I'm pretty sure that we keep something. We don't see it. Maybe we leave our body, but we keep something from every. I believe that. So I just got it to do here. Then up here, the palm tree. I didn't know.
Looks cool though.
I can
I don't know if the camera can see it.
I cannot make that up. Like, I don't know why I got a palm tree.
You're like, yes, the palm tree.
Yeah.
So all these are the same guy.
Yeah.
In
same.
Tennessee?
No, in Spain.
In Spain?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I was basic, but still
Yeah,
I believe it. And the bull, because I'm a Taurus, so I wanted to mix it with a longhorn because America. I don't know.
Well, that's the other thing about tattoos. I don't think they always need to be meaningful. Like, if you get one because you like the way it looks, great.
This one I got it before getting it with my mom. I got the butterfly because I wanted a butterfly, and then my mom was like, "I love the butterfly," and I said,
"Let's match."
Get it?
Yeah.
It makes it meaning. I have meaning then, and I just wanted to start getting tattoos. The same with the flower.
Well, they are addicting, right?
And I think it's like and then we have this one. This one is my favorite. It's all ocean stuff because I really like the sea. I know I'm working construction, but now I'm trying to go back.
Hey, you're on the path.
Yeah, so
that's a really cool one, the forearm.
I really like this one. But I feel tattoos, I just wanted to be different. I got them in my left hand because I am useless with it. I don't know how to write with my left hand. I always do everything with the right. So why do I have this thing for? I started putting tattoos on it.
Yeah, there's
I wear
fair
white.
enough.
So same thing. I have well, you don't see it. I have one down here. It's 3 stripes.
Oh yeah.
I have that one with my dad. And I don't know. I like tattoos. I'm gonna get a full sleeve. I probably won't get anything more than my sleeve. Maybe some on the leg later.
Yeah.
You got any?
I do have one. I got in Italy.
What did you get?
It's on my thigh. It's a glass, but I can show you. We have a cool room downstairs that we hang in a lot, and it's kind of representative of that. So it's like symbolic for my family.
Did it hurt?
No, actually. So it was on my thigh. I think that's a pretty good area.
I don't know.
I'm sure yours, the closer to the elbow and stuff like and the bicep, yeah.
Here hurt.
Doesn't help that you got the muscles either. It makes it even not as much fat to go in.
But I love that.
But no, it was cool. That was another thing. I was like, I want to get a tattoo. And
but
I was like, while I'm in Italy, make it another story because I studied abroad. Or I already told you that.
How was the abroad though? How was it?
It was amazing. It was awesome. It was such a cool program. I'm so glad I did it. My fiance now, Anna Kate, her first year.
Engaged. You said that before.
I am engaged. No, all good. Damn. I know we really haven't talked in.
Damn.
No, she's really amazing, and she went to Florida State, but her first year she studied abroad in Italy. So like not just for a summer, for all of it. And then COVID cut that short. She was in Iceland, and they said basically don't come home. COVID's a thing. Just go back to the US. She didn't have her stuff for months before they shipped her computer, everything else. But then we both studied abroad this summer, and I had completely random roommates. They were great. Actually, the last podcast I did was with 2 of them, Taze and Tapia. And it was just the walking thing, which we talked about earlier have you been to Florence?
No.
It is unbelievable. You should definitely go while you're about to be in Europe for a bit. It like the Duomo is just, every time you look at it, it's just like it brings awe. Like there's so much beautiful stuff around. The food is amazing. Being able to travel between different places, not only in Italy but throughout Europe. Like we went to Amsterdam, to Budapest,
Man, you've traveled a lot.
Yeah, to Mykonos, to Croatia. We packed a lot in this summer. It was amazing. It was such a cool experience, and I'm thankful my parents they were like, that is something we can support you guys to do that we wish so bad we had the opportunity to do in college. So that's what, and my brother, who I told you just studied abroad in Valencia, he had such a good time too.
Not bad.
So
How old is your brother? Younger or?
he just turned 21, so younger, 3 years younger.
Oh, so you're the oldest.
I'm the oldest.
Yeah, me too. Well, I have a younger brother, and then
How old's your brother?
He's turning 17. We're 7 years
wow.
apart.
And then two
sisters, not blood related, but Kate is 2 years older than my brother. She just turned one. No, yeah, she just turned 18. She's turning 19 at the end of this year.
Gotcha.
And Tiffany's same as
Yes.
me. And that's crazy. You've traveled a lot. You said Budapest.
Yeah, it was really
man,
cool.
Those are places they are on my bucket list.
And they were weekend trips. And what's crazy is so we went to Corfu, Greece, round trip from Florence. Guess the cost in euros.
I know.
It was a Ryanair flight, 42 euros.
I was gonna say 1,000.
42 euros. Now we could only bring a backpack, like you get one personal item.
Yeah.
How insane is that in the summer? So we would find these flights that were super cheap. We'd split Airbnbs. I mean, it was like more affordable than you would think. And like you said, U.S. money can take you farther in places like Hungary and other stuff. Not that it was, cheap in any ways, but we traveled for relatively inexpensively, and we stayed in like a hostel in Amsterdam and stuff like that. And I mean, it was just such a cool experience. And it just, I feel like a lot of Americans, a lot of people love to travel, but some don't. And I feel like that's kind of sad, you don't get to see this whole, there's just so much other different stuff out there.
There is another thing that separates, like, everyone that I know in Spain, they have a passport. My co-workers here, they don't. There's people that have never left Tennessee. And that for me is crazy because I love from the other side of the
Yep.
So, but it's cool to see that there's other, like, younger generation like you, that you're American, and you're like, no, I've been to here, there. I want to go some other places.
Well, I'm doing my master's in Sweden, so I'll stack trips on the front and back end of it to maximize it.
How did you find the Sweden? Why Sweden?
Great question. So it's a pretty niche program. So my dad's company, they do the science I was talking about earlier, this safety science. They implement it across the U.S. So they work with different agencies to help support them, help learn from the system, learn from when things go wrong, and better support workers and just kind of improve things overall. So my dad's business partner, Noel, who he was or still is, mentored me though for this program. He'd give me stuff to read. We'd meet monthly, but he did this program back in 2013.
Oh.
So he's the reason I know about it. A lot of my dad's employees, they've done this program. And it's a really unique and cool structured program that exists that's pretty specific to this science. And every time I go, I just feel like I'm in a room with some of the smartest people. I mean, the amount I've learned is crazy.
How often you have to go?
So 3 times the first year, and then in person, the rest is online. The whole second year is dedicated towards a thesis, and then I go for graduation. So this upcoming, I'm going at the end of October, start of November. That'll be my 3rd, and then I won't go back until I graduate. Or there may be, sometimes they do more informal stuff, but formally, that will be the last one. So
once you graduate, what are you planning? Because I know we talked about me, but now I want to know about you after this.
Yeah, good question. So I won't graduate until I think the actual graduation will be June 2027, which that sounds far away. So
it's gonna go flying,
I'm working in child welfare right now, and I've learned so much doing that, and I really have had some wonderful experiences and relationships and other stuff. But long term, I do want to continue just gaining experience in investigations, and eventually I want to work with my dad. So that's the long-term goal. But there's a lot I need to do beforehand, kind of like you were saying with your bosses. If their parents just put them as the boss and they don't know anything, they didn't do anything. And not only symbolically like for you to respect them, but for them themselves
To know that you can do the job, you need to like,
Yeah.
hey, I've been
Like,
through
for
the
me-
process.
right, because a lot of what my dad does is consulting work. So you take me out of college, right? I'm a 21-year-old kid. I haven't done anything. I have a degree, and I'm going to tell you, here's best practices in forensically interviewing victims of sexual abuse when it comes to, people with disabilities. Like, who's going to listen to me? What experience, what background?
Exactly.
Why would I even listen to
Because
me?
you've seen it on paper, then on real life, it's like you have to connect
It's
I guess,
way
with the
different.
people. Yeah.
And it's so much more complex,
Can
and you
see
need
that.
stories and real stories. And I mean, it's easy to tell if someone's BSing something.
Yeah.
So if I got up there, I'm Joe, and here's a story my dad told me. Well, no, I need my own stories for me too, just to really connect with stuff. And that's what's cool about doing the masters while working is I'm making all these connections while doing it.
That's amazing.
And
Oh,
it's
yeah. So I know that's another thing that I want to compare. You said you're engaged.
yes,
Here I've seen a lot of guys my age. I feel like I'm falling behind. My age with stable girlfriends. In Spain, I haven't seen, there's no that. You don't have it. At least I don't have any of my friends engaged or thinking of kids. And I have coworkers younger than me.
I saw something saying Spain and Portugal, like the birth rates have fallen. People divorce a lot. People aren't
Yeah.
getting married. But I think, and I brought this up before too, like your 20s is such a weird time because you got some people getting married.
Yeah.
You got some people having kids. You got some people who are still completely single. You got people who are moving to different places. Like there's just, and because, high school and college for the people who do that, you're kind of on the same path with everybody. And
Yeah.
after that, there's a million different routes you can take. But it's funny that you say that because
Yeah,
I
I
think
feel
of
like-
most of my friends and they don't have serious girlfriends
You
or have
know?
been single for a while. Yeah.
For me, it's just I start seeing and I see it. I think
It
No,
may
I
it may
think no.
stand out more
you know them too. Yeah, it stands out because here
because I
see-
feel more like an exception in my friend group.
really
Yeah, I'm the only engaged person in my friend group.
in your but what
Well,
about-
actually, I have one college friend who just got married, but outside of that,
But then what about people that you know that they are maybe not your friend group, but I know about because I see it on Instagram, not because I talk to them. Natalie,
young, yeah,
they got engaged, didn't they?
yeah, they did.
Once, and then others like everyone that I see stable relationship that they look like they're about to get married.
Yeah.
So
Well,
the
I mean,
ones
at
that I
this
see,
point,
maybe
right? You're not you're dating to get married, right? You're not
Yeah,
dating
exactly.
like anything else is.
Exactly, but I think when I see look in Spain, no, you're there dating and are you
Yeah,
gonna
that is
marry
an
this person?
interesting-
And they are like, marry?
Like, what is that?
Yes, yes, it's crazy. And then I come from here with a different mentality. Like I guess the States changed me. I was like, hey, I don't want to have kids till I'm like, I don't know, 30 something.
Mhm.
And now I'm like, shit. Well, but if it happened when I was 27, it wouldn't be that bad. Now but if I say that in
Make
Spain,
it work.
you make
People
it
would
work.
laugh at you. Like,
Yeah,
what, you want to ruin your life?
Yeah, but then I guess I don't know. I guess I'm kind of like not thankful, but at the same time, if I had a kid, let's say that happened to get a girl pregnant and I had a kid, I wouldn't leave for Scotland, or it would be harder to leave for Scotland. So I guess everything is matching.
You would
But-
prioritize.
Yes, I guess. So you guys are planning getting married after you graduate, before
No,
you
actually,
graduate?
we just got our venue confirmed. We're gonna get married this upcoming April. So we're still there's like a ton of stuff to do. We haven't even sent any sort of formal invitations or anything like that. But we're actually getting married in Italy. So full circle,
'cause
right
you
outside of
guys-
Florence in the Tuscany
That's
region.
awesome. You guys
Yeah.
went to the broad together, did you say, right?
What'd you say?
You said you went to the broad with her? And this
Studied
last
abroad
part?
with her.
Yeah.
Yep. We did for a summer. And she also actually, so after college, she worked in Florence for
She
for
must
a
really
good
like
bit.
Florence.
Oh shit.
I'd
That's
say,
an
y'all
understatement.
Y'all
I'll
must
have
be
to
moving
get
out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her. I know I want to be too mad about it. I'm gonna get her on the podcast too. But she worked. It was cool. So she ran. She was like a trip guide, but it was catered to students studying abroad. So they would go on excursions, like they go to the Amalfi Coast or Germany for Oktoberfest and stuff like that. And she got paid to kind of be a part of
That's
these
awesome.
and lead those. So
But you see, you're marrying someone that's not afraid to going out, not afraid of
Oh, yeah.
working. It's kind of like you. So
yeah, I know
I
you've
love-
never met her. Yeah, she's really amazing and not
No,
as
like I
talkative
said-
as me, but she's much smarter and
but the thing, you're this type of person, you're gonna get with someone that's kind of the same as you. I know I wouldn't be able to be with a person that's like not
Well, I
willing to
think
get out of.
I think right
comfort.
there's different types of differences. Like if you're a little more introverted, I'm a little more extroverted, but there's values that matter.
Yeah,
Like someone like or people like us who we want to try new things, and we kind of like taking risks. Like you need a partner who's aligned with that,
exactly.
or who
Yeah.
will at least support it and be there for you. And
On that type, yeah, the personality. If you were more talkative, less talkative, like if you want to go out more or less, that doesn't really matter. But if
yeah,
you
like
you're
those
comfortable
are
starting
more
stuff,
I
Yeah.
think what I'm almost distinguishing is preferences versus values.
Exactly.
You can have different preferences, and I think it's not only okay but totally healthy to have hobbies and friends and interest outside of with your partner. It's actually
Absolutely.
problematic if that's all you have.
Yeah.
And we did, like I said, she went to Florida State, and I mean we've done long distance multiple times, both her abroad and throughout college, and obviously it's challenging for the reasons that it sucks here, but it was cool that we kind of got to live our own lives and still spend time with our friends, and we weren't just like, it wasn't just us in a good way.
I understand.
And
I
we
know what you
we
mean.
know we're able to live apart and still be happy, and we're like better together, but we're not dependent on each other.
That's great, because that happens a lot. Young people that you just get a girlfriend and you start like falling apart from your group of friends. And
Yeah, and
just
you
stay-
move in with her, and then
and then it's just her. Then you
Yeah.
want to go back with your friends, and some things change. That's great, man. You're an amazing point in your life.
I am. It's a really cool point. Yeah.
Dude.
No, I appreciate it. I got you as well.
No, yeah, I'm very
we
grateful,
both
but
have a
I'm-
lot coming up.
Yeah, but I'm glad to see that, dude. You are. I met you in college. You were. I met you in school. My bad, not even college, high school. And dude, it's amazing that you're like having all this thing going on in your life. I'm really, really happy for you. Like, I'm
Oh,
like,
I really appreciate it. Yeah. No, it's
It's
funny.
great.
Sometimes people are like, "How's everything going?" I'm like, "Oh, good." And then think about it, I'm like, "No, I got a lot
yeah,
going on."
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Nah, man.
exciting stuff. But same for you. I mean,
no, yeah,
going to
very-
Scotland, going to do all that. That's
so different routes and
and you've been doing stuff. It's we
you
are
too.
weird. Like I feel so weirdly similar in our.
Yeah, it's
And
crazy.
you'll find the one day. I
Oh,
trust
yeah,
I'll be
for
on
sure.
the path.
For sure. We'll see. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm assuming I want to find the one.
Well, you can't force it.
No.
You can't.
No.
You can't yeah, you. Well, so I've made this point too, and I told you one of my friends got married, so
Yeah.
we went to a wedding in Chicago, and some of my single friends who were there, they like see Anna Kate and I together, like, oh, dude, I wish I had a girlfriend. I'm like, no, you don't. You like the idea.
Of a girlfriend.
You don't want to put in.
like that.
You don't want to put in the work. Like Anna Kate and I have been together for 5-6 years.
That's great.
And it's not-
That's a lot of years.
And anybody who knows me, I'm not always easy. So her putting up with me for that long, it's like unbelievable. And there's been so many good times. There's also been challenging times that we've worked there, and it's a lot of work, and you have to communicate and you have to do stuff. It's not like this just happens that we look cute at this wedding and that we love each other. Like there has been
Dude,
so
time-
much time and energy put into this, and it's 100% worth it. But I don't think people always get that. Like that's like you're seeing that outcome, but you're not seeing
Yeah,
anything
I guess you're
behind
right.
it.
I guess I idealize having a girlfriend too.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, no. If I don't want to get a girlfriend, or I'm not thinking about having a girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, I want to get a girlfriend to argue with her. You know?
No.
Like you.
But I think
idealize-
appreciating that
Yeah.
it's work is a helpful thing to
it's
know.
gotta work. Like, I mean, don't think.
And
me
it's
wrong.
easy when you start, right? Because you got your puppy love and everything's new and exciting, and you don't know that much about this person.
I mean, I've been there, got my heart broken, and then I moved. Like you see,
It's an experience,
We're
too.
taking part because right before I came to the States this last time, it's when I would. It kind of was.
Keep talking.
No,
I
you're
wanna
good.
make sure my computer's still-
So, right after, before I came, this second time to the States to work, it's when we broke up. So I guess kind of getting away from a small town and stuff like that.
Oh, so she was in Spain.
Yeah, it wasn't here.
Were you together when you came here the first time?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you went
as
back
soon
to
as-
Spain,
As soon as
you
I went
guys were
back to
together.
Spain, we started dating.
Yep.
Because we started working at a bar. Like she was working there, I worked too. we got together, and for 2 years until I almost came to the States. And I remember changing the date of my flight because I had it booked for her birthday. And one of her friends called me and was like, "Are you really leaving the day of her birthday?"
It's not a good look, no matter how you slice it.
No, so I left 2 days before. Well,
Needless to say, I could guess what happened after.
Yeah, when that wasn't good. Then we talked while I was here, thinking, but no, she found she ended up finding someone else. It hurts, even though I was the one that left.
Well,
That person,
you care about
when
her.
that person finds, you care about her, but when that person finds someone else before you do, oh man, that stinged.
Oh, yeah,
man,
that's
that stinged. Oh, let me.
Man,
tell
I've
you, that
been
stinged.
incredibly fortunate to not have like really
Experienced that.
Yeah,
Eh,
because I mean, yeah, like high school stuff. It's not.
No,
It's not like
I
the
did
level
that.
it is after. And Anna Kate and I,
absolutely not.
I mean,
Plus, you're taking it to another level. I'm, hey, all up for it. Like,
yeah, and I never,
100%.
honestly, I didn't like. You knew me in high school. I wasn't necessarily the like boyfriend type or like. Not that sounds bad, but I just like I wasn't looking. I didn't think this would happen. I didn't think I'd end up liking this girl as much as I
How
did.
y'all
And it's
meet? In school?
yeah, she it's actually funny. We either met at AJ's or Brock's basement the first time at some point because she was friend. Do you remember Annika
Yeah.
who came to Franklin?
Kind of.
She was friends with like Haley and them. Yeah, kind of tall.
I
She used to
I
go to
went
school.
to one party at a guy that's AJ's house.
Yeah, I don't think she was there that time,
No.
but she came another time. But we didn't really start talking until the summer going into college.
Oh, okay. So she didn't go to Franklin.
No, she
Oh,
went to CPA, which is a
Oh yeah, Kristen.
private.
Yeah. No man, that's another thing. You just start, you stick to it. You like her because you like her, obviously.
Yeah,
So,
it's yeah.
yeah, man. And
I didn't-
y'all
I
have a
didn't
lot of
think
things
it
in
would
common.
happen.
And y'all kind of like grow, You become this person because you've grown from high school into now. So she's grown with you. That's great. That's absolutely.
Yeah, I
super
appreciate it.
great.
I sound like I feel like I'm making it sound perfect, and it's not, but it is really good, and I really am happy.
It's perfect for
And
you
we're
guys.
we're at an
Like,
exciting time, right? Like you're planning a wedding. We're
Oh,
getting
man.
married in the most, I'd say, beautiful place on the planet, and we have we have a lot of good support on both sides
That's
and
right.
together. Like that's what. So I had Heine Hagenberg. I had him as a guest on. He's a Norwegian psychologist. He's in my master's program. That's my
All right.
connection. And we talked for 2 hours, and I asked him, I'm like, what is the most important thing for people's mental health? And he said, number one, hands down, relationships, social connection.
Yeah.
He also talked about, having a sense of purpose and what you're doing. And then he said third, exercise. And he said specifically high intensity interval training is really good for mental health.
bad.
But he said, like, back to that, he said social connection. He's like, he's like
Socializing.
being isolated socially. It's torture.
Yeah.
So I thought, that was pretty powerful. And I've been just so lucky to have the relationships that I do.
Oh yeah. No, it's great. You're right. This who you say he is? 'Cause, man, I sound so
His name's-
stupid. You're bringing all these names, and I'm like, damn.
His name's Heine Hagenberg. It's not an easy one.
No, not really.
It's Norwegian.
Norwegian.
Norwegian, yeah.
No, but he's right. Absolutely. Like I know that's one of the things that probably it made me like more like ugh, or like it stressed me more. It's when my English still is. It's not perfect, but not having a good language, it sucks. Cause I'm an open person. Like
Yeah.
in Spanish even more than in English.
You're almost limited in your
Yes,
ability to
even
express.
expression, it's awful. Yeah,
I would
it.
hate that.
I hate it. You cannot express your words how you would do them in another language, so you don't come out how you would in other language. It's hard to be the same person
Yep.
because you cannot express the same way. So kind of hard. The first time in high school, awful. It was one of the things I wish my English then was my English now.
But I feel like you just can't get that good if you don't live here.
Exactly. No, that's another
It's
thing.
the only way to
man.
do
Yeah,
it.
It's the only thing.
Likewise, the only way I'd
social
really
immersion-
learn Spanish is if you threw me in Spain and I had to.
Immersion is the way. Yeah, you can do as much.
Except if I go to Spain, they'll just look at me and start speaking English anyway.
Yeah, they do that. It sucks. But then you have to tell them, no, I want to learn Spanish. Don't
Yeah.
worry, they'll switch it.
Yeah.
You won't get it, but they'll switch it. No, man, it's I don't know.
They'll talk too fast for me.
Being open. You're right. Being open is important. Getting
Yeah.
out there.
And then
not
also
being
just
afraid.
Yeah, that and having people to share it with and whatever your social connection and sense of relationships is. And I mean, that stuff really matters. And that's really like, at the end of the day, you talk about, our story never ends and stuff like that.
Yeah, 'cause
and I think you were referring to an afterlife, but also what you leave with the people here, like that too.
And when
They carry your
remember from
story.
it,
Yeah.
100%.
And then,
Yes, sir.
yeah, I mean, that's
Man, we got
powerful.
deep.
We did,
Yeah, we
didn't
got
we?
deep.
You get a microphone, you start.
Wow.
Well, we could or go ahead.
No, I'm saying I was now thinking of the new things that come to you too. Buying a house. How is that
Yeah.
looking?
Oh, I don't know. That might be down the line. I think we may want to try living somewhere else for a bit, and renting usually
Oh
is.
yeah, but moving in together.
Yeah, yeah. And I think renting is kind of the way to go. I mean, houses in this area are just unbelievable.
Yeah, it's great.
So probably start renting. I don't think I'm
You would like
quite
to
ready
stay
for
in
that.
Williamson County? If you
I
could,
think-
not just like for buying a house. I know renting you can.
Yeah. I think we both want to live somewhere else for a bit and experience that. And I think eventually ending up back in Tennessee. But who knows? We may go somewhere else and fall in love with it, and that's great too. But this is one of those things, I would regret not trying to live somewhere outside of Tennessee at some point in my life.
100. Yep. I understand.
And if I want to end up back here, because it's a great place, if you have a family and the school system like we
yeah,
talked
yeah,
about,
well,
so
absolutely.
great. If not, great too. We'll
What
figure it out.
places are you looking? Florence? I know that one's there because you guys love it.
We do love it, but what would I do? I don't speak Italian. There's no
Learn
job
it.
for me. Immersion. You're right, but
You would learn it 100. Knowing
like you were
open-
saying, the salaries too, though.
Yeah.
And she has a really great job. She's a luxury travel agent, and it's remote. It's based out of New York. It'd be a problem with the time zone difference.
Yes, sir.
She would be working.
So you're thinking?
I think
somewhere
we'd
in the
also
States?
somewhere in the States, and also back to the relationships. You're so far from everyone, which you did.
No, but it kept me away from friends. I had to reconnect when I got back. Kept me away from my mom because I didn't call.
Yep.
So this second time you learn from mistakes. Absolutely. So this second time I've been calling at least once, twice a week. I've been connecting with my friends, more often, group chats, stuff like that. So you have to keep the social. It's a working process. It's not like he was saying socialize. You have to work those relationships too.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
Well, he was saying having
Yeah.
meaningful.
But once you have them, you gotta keep them. Like it's
Yeah, back to the work part. Those don't just continue being amazing without
No,
work.
exactly.
Right?
So you
and
have-
I think part of it, right, you go through life, like some relationships will decrease, some will increase. All that's part of it. But I think at the end, there's people like, I feel my parents, I imagine you do the same.
Yeah.
Like, and there's some friends you're just so close with that you want to allocate energy to maintain those.
Absolutely. Yeah, and at the end, with time, you realize which ones are those. I realized that I put so much effort into some people, they're not worth it. They're
That's
not-
always a weird feeling, right?
Yeah, there's not.
If
It's
you
not
come
there
to that
anymore.
conclusion, you're like, yeah,
like-
doesn't feel good.
No, because you're not a good friend. What are you apporting me? What am I taking out of this relationship? Is there anything good? I have actually two people that if they happen to see it and understand English and watch the podcast, they definitely know I'm talking about them. I doubt it because their English is not that good. But
Yeah,
there's
you, you too.
there's people you put effort and you think they're good friends and you want to be there for them and you are, but then they're not. Yeah, you gotta let
It's
go.
not reciprocated.
No, then you
Yeah.
have to let go.
Yeah, it's always and people are complex, and we don't know why we feel the way we feel sometimes. So it's all
And it's hard to be friends. Imagine that you try to be friends with someone that's not kind of like this, doesn't have this drive.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say, but sometimes it feels like you're dragging that friendship.
Yeah.
Hey, let's
Or
do
they don't really
this.
understand what
Yes,
you're
or they
doing.
don't get it, or why the same? Why would you open the podcast? If that comes from a friend, it's hurtful.
Oh yeah.
What?
No, I would if someone who I thought was my friend said that to me, I'd be like,
Yeah, but
I'd reconsider it.
yeah, I had that.
Even if you think
What-
that, at least be supportive.
Why are you going to the gym so much? Why is that coming from someone that it should be like, hey, man, good job. I'm glad for you. Like, I don't go to the gym. I
Yeah.
don't like working out that much. But so you have to let go because that.
And obviously, you're that kind of
drags you.
person because, I mean, we don't even know each other that well. You even
Yeah.
said, you're like, dude, you got so much going on. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah,
And you
because
sounded so
it-
sincere. It felt good.
it sounded- it is sincere.
No, it is sincere. Yeah.
It sounded sincere. No.
It sounded sincere. No, it was sincere.
Yeah,
Like I
no,
could
but
tell
yeah.
by the way you were expressing
So-
it. And
But not just for, I'm not saying about, not just for you, for anyone that I know or that I happen to know, even minimally. Dude, if you're doing great, because I know it takes time, it takes effort. Like, it's not
Mhm.
like this is coming out of nowhere. You worked for all this stuff that's coming to you. So, dude, you've been putting the work. I love it.
yeah, I appreciate it.
I would criticize a little bit if, like we said, your father goes ahead, puts you in the company, and you happen to be a boss and you're earning all this money. Then I might be like,
And how
You
insecure would I feel too about myself? Like I know already, even let's say I get all this work experience, I'm gonna feel like a fraud to a degree. Like it's crazy what, like at least with the plan I'm on, like what I'll be managing and doing, and it'll be a lot of figuring it out. But what, like, I feel like I'd feel like an imposter. Like I know
That's
if I had
imposter
no,
syndrome.
yeah, but yes, and it feels so much more real, right? If I really felt like, who am I to be here? Like, I actually have nothing. I haven't done anything with my life. I haven't struggled for anything. I haven't been challenged. I
would be
haven't.
worst.
And that's what, like, this job I have right now is, even the hard days or cases, like, I'm so grateful for everything I've learned and doing it and just experiencing what it's like to be. I mean, social workers, the jobs they do are so underappreciated, and I mean, they care so much about people in cases and get treated so poorly by even people in the in the
case.
broader system of like court and other stuff. And it's I mean it's really good work, and people try to do good things, and it's such a messy system, and there's just so much I've learned about it that looking on the outside you would.
What made you go into this field?
Well, I wanted to get experience in some sort of investigations, and I applied for other jobs, and frankly, there's not a ton you can do starting out of college. I didn't really want to do law enforcement.
All right.
So like the child welfare side of things, they on some level they have a fair amount of turnover, so they just want people. So that was part of it, but I applied to do adult protective services. I applied for a job as a special investigator in prisons in Montana, which was a random one. Didn't get either of those, and this one kind of stuck, and I'm actually
Happy.
I enjoy my job. Yeah, it's not like I'm out there, I'm interacting, I'm in so many like schools, jails, hospitals, court, forensic interviews. So I'm not just sitting at a desk all day.
But you know that you don't want to stick there. You know that you have growth. You're
Like I
studying
told you,
this.
my supervisor said she saw this podcast, so I might not need a comment. No, I'm just
maybe.
no. I will not be staying here forever.
Okay.
You are correct in that, and the people I work with know that too.
Because you have growth. Same. That's
Yeah.
why. That's why.
Yeah, nothing
it comes
wrong.
to a change.
And people, who work in child welfare, they become supervisors and other stuff, and it's really good work. It's nothing against the people who do that, but yeah, for me, I kind of have a different path and goal.
Who knows?
And
Maybe you have a new path of goals, but you happen to stay here. Everything could happen. Like right now, you're thinking, and maybe years down the road, you're like, man, I'm gonna stick to this because I really love it. And I don't want to go. It might change, but right now you have a plan. You're doing something else. You are trying to grow, even though you have a great job.
you could be speaking for yourself
we're
right
in
now.
the same position. That's where I was going. We're in the same great job, with everything. People would be like, why would you change? Why do you keep going if you have a great? Because there's personal growth. That the type of person that we are now. I know I was, but I didn't know you were. So I love it, dude. I'm
Me-
really glad
me too.
I found out. Yeah, these. I love, dude. I'm glad that you're in this position because sometimes it feels like
You're alone.
Yeah. Sometimes it feels like, dude, man, why am I the only one changing and stuff like that? Because you don't see a lot of people doing it.
Yeah. Well, and it's so cool. Like I know it. Like the way we've been talking, it sounds like we've been friends and talking for a
I
while.
know.
We legitimately haven't talked since what 2019,
Yeah.
maybe.
Crazy.
And I mean, it's not even like we were that close then.
No.
Like it's.
I mean, no, because you didn't play soccer.
No, I didn't. I
did.
played football. You know, we'd hang out at school sometimes,
Yeah,
or like I
at
guess a
lunch.
few times after.
Yeah.
We went to that one music festival, Breakaway, but that was about
What was
it.
that?
Do you remember that like music festival in downtown Nashville?
Oh shit! Yeah. I remember. Oh, I remember that.
That was a fun one. But anyways, we'll sidetrack.
The watermelons.
The watermelons. Matt picked that watermelon up. I've never seen any single object break in that many pieces.
Oh, fuck. That was fun.
That was.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, that's
Now-
that's it.
And
That's
there's
the
been a
story.
lot, like we were saying, so much happens after high school that it's cool to.
Yeah, you went your
connect
path,
and
I
see what
went
you're doing.
mine, and it's amazing how we on different sectors of life, but we're kind of the same position. You have
Yeah.
a great thing. You've been growing. You started something new. I started the fitness, something new. You have a great job. I have a great job. But you're achieving.
You're looking
more.
for higher education. I'm
looking
doing
for
higher
That's
education.
crazy, man. We're in the
With a longer term
Yeah.
plan in mind,
absolutely.
with bucket
Dude.
list items. So I brought. Have you ever seen one of these things?
It's the forearm.
The hand. I was curious how we'd
weak.
compare. You think you're weak?
Absolutely.
I think
Look
you'd
at
be
these
stronger than me.
forearms, man.
Look at
They're
these.
Tiny. Nah, man, you're jacked.
Nah.
Nah, you're lying. You're wearing the hoodie, but look at the veins.
I'm
Dude's jacked.
just veiny. I'm just veiny. I
Alright,
get
let's do
like
it.
I got compliments when I was.
Let's
All right,
do it.
should we go left hand first? Do you know what a good? So this thing, it's a hand dynamometer. Dynamometer.
I don't know.
Either way, it measures how strong your
It
grip
tells
is.
you if you're a man or you're the bitch.
Pretty much. So age, like 25.
Oh, it goes
Oh,
for age too?
It does. Why does it say we're females? Hold on. Let me
Man,
change that to
nowadays,
man.
Not to get into that now.
All right, I'll go. We'll go. Are you right-handed?
Yeah, I'm
We'll
right.
go left hand. Can I? Should I stand up?
Yeah, do it. Come on, give it all.
105 pounds on my left. Yeah, I think you're gonna beat it.
No way. 105.
So we'll go left first and then right.
Wait.
Or do we gotta reset? There we go. I guarantee you got.
No.
What'd you get?
8.4.
What? I got stronger forearms.
Yeah.
All right, let's try right.
It's because you made me laugh.
I'm squeezing so hard. 118.6. That's so much stronger than my left. Like, I gotta start getting tattoos on my left hand too. This thing's useless.
Let me bring that down. All right.
Wait, will that make it stronger, or what was I?
That just brings these down.
Okay.
So great, because you have a bigger hand, don't you?
Yeah, you know, whatever makes you feel better.
130.2.
Wait, how was your left 98 in this?
Bring this down. Bring this down to where you have a good grip.
What? It went down. I'm confused.
let me-
All right,
Let me
my
do my left again. 130.2. That was good.
dude, I'm seeing stars. All right, this is left hand.
105.
All right,
That's
maybe I
crazy.
can get you on the
That's
left.
crazy.
110.4. Well,
Why?
what post bodybuilding? What's kind of your workout, fitness, health
yeah.
routine right
Um,
now? I know. I thought this would be a fun thing to.
got a pump.
Yes, sir.
So post bodybuilding, right now we are running. Look, actually, I will tell you right now.
You got the plan on your phone?
Yes, sir. Right now we
That's the way
have.
to do it.
When Mondays we're doing chest, tries. No,
Good.
my bad. Mondays I'm doing legs.
I do legs on Monday too.
Monday legs, I get it out of the way. Tuesday is chest, tries. Wednesday is back buys. Thursday rest. And then we go back on Friday with legs. And then on Saturday I go with arms and delts. Before that, it was different. Before that, it was 2 chest days and 2 leg days.
What about cardio?
Cardio, I'm doing 5 times a day, 30 minutes.
5 times a day?
Not 5 times a day, 5 times a week.
Oh, I was like, dude, what? 2.5 hours every day. What? How long are you in the gym normally?
So right now, it says 5 times a week, 30 minutes. I'm doing a little bit more because I'm going back to Spain and I'm gonna be like out of the gym for a minute. And I want to look good. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going to the beach, so I want to look good.
Of course.
So I want to keep up with what I had before, which was an hour. So I'm keeping up with the hour, even though the coach just asked for 30 minutes, 5 times a day. And how long I stay? An hour in the mornings. So I wake up at 4, go to the gym.
You wake up at 4 a.m.?
Yeah.
Oh, that is some discipline. That's something I haven't been getting on
it's
the
very
wake up.
cliche. Like people are gonna see this and he's like, nah, he's just another. No, but yeah,
He's another one of those.
But no, I'm not. I'm
But
really
construction usually, I feel like people wake up early, right? Like you start early.
Yeah, my coworkers wake up even earlier than me. There's dudes that show up to the parking lot of my job. We have to be there in between 6 to 6:30. 6:30 is considered late. From 6 to 6:30, you get paid from just sitting at the shop, filling up water or stuff like that. So there's dudes that show up at 5 and they just sit on their cars
and just wait.
Yeah, and you'll ask them, "Why you come there?" I hate my wife. And he's like, "Okay,
He's
cool."
probably still sleeping.
Cool, like, yeah, I don't want to be at home with the wife and the kids. Damn, okay, father of the year.
Yeah. What do you want, a medal?
So they just show up at 5. So there's dudes that wake up earlier than me to just go and see it. So it's not that bad. But yeah, a lot of construction, mostly in Nashville, it starts at 6. You wake up at 4. I wake up at 4, leave the house around 4:30, 4:45, show up at the gym at around 5 to 5:15.
What gym do you go to?
Carbon.
Yeah,
they open one the one in Nashville though. One in the Nations. I've been to the one in Franklin. Awesome gyms. Sponsorship.
Yeah.
That would be now.
Make it Hey, we'll get sponsor the podcast.
Yeah, it was me.
Sponsor the bodybuilding. We'll get some dual sponsorships.
Absolutely. No, it's great. Great gym. So I go there, walk for an hour, take a shower and go to work. Be showing up at work. From the gym to work, it's like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah,
15.
easy.
So, yeah, and then start work.
At least you don't have to sit in Nashville traffic. It's pretty unbelievable.
It's great. Yeah, it's great. Leaving depends. The bad thing about my job, it's another one that I kind of want to change, is that it's hard to have structure when you don't know when you leave.
Yep.
So since I work from projects, you know when you start, you don't know when you finish. Sometimes you'll leave at 1:30, not even 8 hours of work, but sometimes you leave at like 5, 6. So you really have to be disciplined. Okay, I'm gonna go to the gym no matter what time I leave.
Mm-hmm.
Some days you're exhausted, some days you're not. Take pre-workout. Another supplement, pre-workout before working
with
out.
caffeine and
boof. Your workout.
Wait, is boof? Is that a Spanish thing?
It's good. Boof is like shit.
So I told you there's a Spanish girl in my master's program.
That?
She was like, "Oh, boof." Yeah.
Boof is good. Boof is like, oh yeah. It was like a.
And she said, and then also when I was in Valencia, someone told me saying "tener mala leche." Like
tener mala leche. You
are spoiled milk.
Yeah.
Like
that means like you're an angry person. Or
like if you say you are bad milk, you're an angry person.
But yeah.
See, I know I've been picking up a little Spanish, I guess.
But don't go and say you're a bad milk.
No, I won't.
They'll be like,
I'll say boof. But she says that there's a
boof. Yeah, but that's it. Will pre-workout will turn you on.
Boof.
Boof. It will boof you like. Nah, it's good.
You know, I took someone Doug was one of my roommates. I mentioned him a few times.
Yeah.
And he had it would actually make my hair itch.
It icks you. It makes you ick.
I didn't like itching from the pre-workout.
It's weird.
I'm like, what is in this?
after that, you kind of get used to it, and you push.
Then you start liking it.
Yeah, it's kind of
It
like
sounds like a
tingling-
drug.
You get that tingling sensation where you're like, oof.
You're like, whoop, I'm ready to let's hit this
So,
gym.
And that's it. And then after work out as many hours as needed. I mean, if it's like something that's gonna go to like 7 or sometimes 6, you make it a second day. You know, you'll go twice.
Yeah.
But
Keep talking.
and then you go to work out. You hit your workout for an hour. Sometimes working out an hour is fine. Sometimes it goes to an hour and 15, hour and 30 minutes, depending on the rest time that you take. So how long I take that? I would say the same, 2 hours and a half, maybe a day, counting the cardio.
I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of time. Now that you
That's
think
a
about
lot
it.
of time.
You gotta like it.
Yeah.
How many hours did you spend here talking to people?
Well, I guess this will be the 12th episode. I mean, fair amount,
As
but
in, you like
not
it,
as
you
long
enjoy
as
it.
you work out.
No, but as soon as if you put it into perspective, imagine that you start making 2 podcasts a week,
Yeah.
and they take forever, and then you have to stop, and I guess you'll edit. Or
If I
not.
burned out because
Yeah.
I didn't like it, yeah.
No,
I would
I'm
love if
saying
I
that
could.
the amount of time that you put into it, the setting
Oh,
up, the
yeah,
waiting,
how it
the
adds up.
talking, the then looking into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
guess
there's
it's
all the
just-
stuff outside
Exactly.
of the
So
conversation.
all this time that you're doing this for the podcast, I'm working out.
Yeah.
So it's the same. It's something that
No,
I like.
and you like it. It's just a lot of time, like
Yeah.
compared to what, because I'm normally in there for like 30 minutes. I go on a long run on Sundays normally, like 75 minutes, but normally I'll work out kind of quick.
Well, at least you're working out.
I do it
What
consistently.
are you hitting? Like what?
So I do the same thing every week. It's actually, Andrew Huberman.
No, man, you keep saying names, and I feel
He's a
dumber and
really
dumber.
no, you're good. He's a pretty big podcaster.
Okay.
I don't know if you listen to a lot of podcasts or
No,
not really.
The one
But,
that I've heard is
I mean, Joe Rogan is the biggest
I
one.
was gonna say, and then there's another dude. It's not gonna come out now. Oh fuck! I'll tell you later. It'll come up. It'll come up.
All good. But I do, so Monday I'll do legs resistance. So I'll do 2 workouts for thighs,
Yeah.
hamstrings, calves.
Okay.
And then Tuesdays I'll do sauna. So I don't really work out, but I'll do sauna and like stretch and stuff. Wednesday I'll do chest, back. I'll do some like neck workouts
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like that, and then shoulders. Thursday I do moderate intensity cardio, so I'll push myself pretty hard. Usually go for like a 35-minute run, like 7-ish minute pace is what I'll strive for. Don't always hit. Friday I'll do some sort of high intensity interval training. So sometimes I'll do like a 4x4 where like 4 minutes kind of off, 4 minutes pushing yourself really hard. Or sometimes I'll do a shorter version. Like I'll do the ski machine.
Oh.
I'll do 50 seconds hard, 10 seconds rest, 50 seconds hard, and do like 12 rounds of that. Saturday is kind of like all the other. I'll do biceps, triceps, tibialis, like that, calves, also like neck again and torso, like abs. Then Sunday I'll do the long, like 75-minute cardio. So I've done this consistently for, I guess, like 2 years now. And even when I started training for the half marathon, I kept it. I just started adding runs on more days.
Hell yeah, dude! I exercise a lot. Like you
Yeah,
burn
but
a lot during at the end of the week for sure. You run a lot.
Yeah, well, I really enjoy it. I feel like that clears my head. But when I do these, like the weight workouts, they're usually like 30 minutes. Like I'll superset. So
But you're not looking for hypertrophy. You're just you want to be kind of.
I just want to be fit. Yeah, and I'm really consistent with it,
I like it.
which
I
is what I mean. That's the biggest thing.
Have you looked into high rocks? You know what a high rocks is?
High rocks? No.
Oh, I think you like it.
Is it a machine?
No, high rocks is a competition.
Ah.
Shit, I don't know. I'll show.
You can-
I'll show yeah.
You can show and
It's-
explain.
High rocks. That's another. Now that we talked about bucket list, one of them is a high rocks. So what it is, I'll just look for pictures so you can see it.
Yeah.
It's a obstacle course. It's not like a Spartan. It's not like
yeah.
a Spartan. There's the Spartan race
Where
which
it's
is-
like muddy.
yeah,
and-
that would be another one. Now they're coming up, but you can do it with people. Oh man, it's in Spanish.
Well, if you are you showing
Oh,
photos
look,
or are you looking
no,
at?
I was just looking to
Oh, yeah, yeah. Indoor fitness competition that combines 5 miles of running and 8 functional workout stations, alternating between running and functional. That is pretty up my alley, actually.
Then do you have the ski machine where you have to do X time of meters?
Yeah, and I like the functional side. Like I'll do what's it called where you got one leg on the bench and you're doing the like lunges almost.
Lunges.
But it's like where
Walking
one's
lunges.
up.
One leg's up?
One's up on the bench. So like one's raised like
you just don't
like that. And you're
Bulgarians?
Yeah, Bulgarian split squats.
So,
I'll do like that feels like more functional stuff, which is
so it would be like they have since you said the ski thing. So you run a mile and then let's say you have to do 800 meters on the ski, so you have to roll.
Just
so you made the 800 meters, then you run another mile, and then you have to carry the kettlebells.
Oh yeah.
And walk with them.
It's a good thing I got better grip strength than you.
And
that ski machine is that. And you ever done the assault bike?
Yes,
those are
that's another
brutal.
Part of it. That's another.
Oh
part.
yeah, those I love those though because I absolutely hate it, but
you love it.
You
at the
just
same
feel
time.
like it. Like you go like I feel like insane when I'm doing it. Like I start thinking I'm like if everybody who's ever pissed me off in my entire life, I'm like they would say I can't do this right now. I'm like, or the assault bike, you're just it just gets
the
harder
assault bike
as
is
you go.
heavy. The assault bike is hard.
It's
and then
insane.
What else? Then you have the rowing.
Yeah.
So you have a bunch.
That can be hard too.
Then you have a bunch of them. So I think you.
we got a dog again.
Hello.
Tenny.
What breed is it?
She's a golden double doodle. So she's like
feeds, and he's a doodle mixed with a poodle. He looks kind of like her.
Yeah, she's a little bigger than she knows. Her tail goes everywhere. Good night, Tenny.
So there's that type of competitions. If you're achieving, or if you're looking for a goal, if you're happy right now, dude, you don't need to have a goal.
But that could be one in the future. I am happy right now though. This is kind of the we got the wedding, we got the masters. I've been busy, but I think here's another parallel. I think we both like being busy.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to feel like oh wow, I have a ton of free time today.
But
if I do, I'm a
But you gotta know, now that I know that you've been working out, whenever I get back, if it's January, February, because you can do that.
We'll have our New Year's resolutions. No, I'm kidding.
You can do that with a partner.
Yeah.
So
let's do it. Yeah. I'll commit right now. You guys hear this?
When I come back, because
we'll come with it. We'll have sponsors at that point.
Back. I don't know when I'm coming back. It's probably gonna be 2026, either January, February, whenever.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be dope.
I'll shake on it right now.
All right.
Let's do it.
Right. Yeah, I've seen that you like it. And I want a partner, and they haven't been in Texas. They haven't been anywhere.
Yeah, that'd be fun to travel and train. Yeah. It's already like what I'm training for. I just adapted a little bit.
Take your word. We check on it. There's a video now. Like you can.
This is gonna be on the internet. This is proof. You guys hold us to it.
Next video we show up. It's gonna be doing that.
Yeah.
It would be awesome.
I'd love it, dude. I'm open too. Like I told you, I did one where I was DJing. Like I don't know how you would podcast and work out or what that would look like, but I'd be open to doing even different stuff where you.
For sure. Like, I guess camera and that's it.
And then you talk about I don't know. I also think
ideas.
I think this would be putting myself out there. This would be a crazy idea. But I have this vision where I like set up a table in like a park in Nashville or something and just have a sign that says, "Want to be on a podcast, sit down."
You should.
And I have the setup.
You know how many people would say
and call it like podcasting with strangers. Hopefully no one's listening to all of this who would steal our idea. Don't steal it. I know I will. I got to figure out the logistics. No, they're not stealing it. You guys don't steal this. I bet someone's actually probably done some version of this. How much stuff is original?
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. I haven't looked for it either, though.
Don't look for it. Don't look for it. Do it.
Here's the thing. Someone else can try to do it.
It's not
maybe
you.
better. I don't care. Yeah,
it's not you.
You can't do what I do.
Exactly. You got something special for real.
Oh,
You're
thanks,
good
man.
people. So.
But I think that would be cool, right? Talking with strangers and they sit down.
And there's man, you can find out a lot of people. There's not weird. There's
there's weird people.
Like I'm weird in my own ways, but there's like people that I think, man, that's weird.
Yeah,
in a good way.
And there people,
dude, you're weird.
Oh yeah, there's some weird. There's
individuals
some weird
out there. Yeah, there's characters in this world.
No, I love it. Like my whole stick is it's unedited, which one, it makes it easier to upload because I'm not changing it, but also like it's real conversations. I'm not cutting out a part I didn't like or a part I thought was stupid or I said something wrong. Like I don't care. It's going in. And
We'll
then
see.
I know it's a little, makes you a little uneasy. You think a little more what you say, but I like that style of it, and I'm super open to talking to different people.
Hey, it would be amazing. And I would definitely listen to it.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have spectators. That's gonna make it interesting.
Yeah.
People talk, dude. Anything that's knowing new people and anything that puts people want to be the center of attention. You're gonna give them attention. They're gonna sit down. I know
Spotlight
I would.
effect.
I know I would sit down one for sure. Hey,
Yeah. Well, or I sit there and no one comes, and that's an experience of itself.
that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
Hey. No, that'll be yeah, I should do that.
Do it.
I'm gonna figure out. I have I'm pretty busy these next few weekends, but next free weekend
I'm expecting to see it.
Okay,
Hold
me to it. I gotta throw this stuff out.
I know the only thing logistics, I guess, with the electricity
Well, actually,
stuff.
I don't even need. If you see it, I don't even have my computer plugged in. I have no electricity right now. The only thing I need is to be able to carry 2 tables, a chair, be in a place where I'm not gonna get in trouble for setting up, and I can just, set it up as is. That's why I've been checking the computer battery. I think this is the longest conversation. So I did one that was about 2.5 hours, but I think we're past that at this point.
Yeah, I think we talked about a lot of stuff.
We did. It flies by.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is just a conversation. Like, I know there's, camera
and we catched up. It was like catching up with.
Yeah. I didn't even know how bad we needed to catch up.
Yeah, we did. 100%.
Both got a lot going on.
I really don't know who watches it. I mean, I saw you have like almost 500 subscribers.
It was from another channel, I will say. Those aren't all authentic.
But they probably listened.
Well, they are authentic. Like, I had a previous channel where I made like random sports edits. But no, the podcast I've been getting, some of them have a couple hundred plays across platforms, so it's pretty cool.
Hell yeah. Well, if anyone knows me, that's the story. I could stop with y'all.
Story never ends.
The story never ends. And next time y'all see me, it's probably gonna be something else. So
yeah, well, we'll add up. No, you are 100% going to be back on here. We'll officially declare our challenge. We'll do it. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess this is a good wrapping up spot. Okay. Any final remarks? No, thank you for having me. It made me very happy to get your text. I've been very looking forward to it. Yeah, me too. I'm so happy that we catched up. Like, for real, it's awesome to know that you're doing great. Well, not great, you're doing amazing, and me too. But I don't know. That's it, dude. I love it. No, we'll be in touch. Very happy. Dude, we gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna keep checking in and bugging you. I want to hear everything about. Should I send you a couple the diver program? Yeah, please do. All right, well, William, it's been a pleasure, brother. Absolutely. I'll turn it off now. Bye.